So we get Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome into the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. It is high school volleyball tonight, featuring the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Hawley Nuggets. A nice matchup here in northwestern Minnesota. If rankings matter, and as broadcasters we like to make a deal out of them, you have the defending state Class 2A champion, Hawley Nuggets, ranked number 1 in Class 2A volleyball poll this week. 2-0 on the season, taking on the 7-2, ranked number 8 in the Class A volleyball poll this week, Ada-Borup-West Cougars. My name is Kevin Kochman. Glad to be with you here tonight for high school volleyball. K-Lin Engineering Sports tonight for R&J Sports. Alex Rush on the camera this evening at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Fall into savings with vehicle and farm implement tire sales this month at Bitker Inc. Bitker Inc. pregame show gets us ready for the Cougars and the Nuggets high school volleyball. It's a good one tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. The Bitker Inc. pregame show gets us started.
The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club welcomes back students and staff for another school year. They hope we can all join together and make it a safe one. Please watch carefully for children if you're driving near school buildings, in areas where school buses are traveling, or where there are school zones or bus stops. The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club looks forward to a great school year. Ada-Borup-West Booster Club is proud to support the students in academics, fine arts, and athletics. Welcome back, Ada-Borup-West students, staff, and administration for another great school year from the Ada-Borup-West Booster Club.
Ada Building Center has been serving the Red River Valley with exceptional customer service and competitive prices. From computer drafting, estimating, on-site consultations, free product delivery, they are there for you from start to finish. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada, or online, adabuildingcenter.com. They'll help you turn your project into a masterpiece. Ada Building Center, LLC, building dreams, one project at a time.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Bringing back in KRJB Radio 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Our Bitker Inc. pregame show keeps us going. Broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent broadcast booth. Your Thrivent representative with office locations in Ada and Ulen. Plan for retirement. Leave a legacy. Learn more with Thrivent and your representative, Laura Tweeten. Let's talk pregame coaches' comments tonight. Ada-Borup-West and Hawley high school volleyball here this evening. Let's have the conversations. We've got the pregame coaches' comments from River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, Lori, Emily, and the team. They're ready to help you, and they can coach you and your family and your business for your insurance needs. And also by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, wishing you farmers the best during this harvest season. GeorgetownFarmers.com. Thank you for purchasing your seed, chemical, and agronomy services with the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Head coach, Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, Jenna Engel. Well, Jenna, tonight, fun one. The girls get the defending state Class 2A champion Hawley Nuggets on the schedule this evening, and it sounds like a big deal, and because it was the only time that Hawley has ever won a state title in any sport that they participate in. It was a big deal last year, as you very well know, and they return a whole heap. So this is a fun one to have on the schedule.
Yes, we are super excited to play this team. it's personal for, me as coaching against a former teammate and good friend of mine, and a couple of our girls have played with a couple of their gals in the off season, and so they're super good friends off the court, but on the court they're competitive, and it's a fun atmosphere, but yet both sides want to win.
There's connections everywhere from of course with Kat and then Carrie as well. Carrie being the sisters, right? And then you have Miguel Garcia III, Norman County West boy, and he joins the coaching squad. They win a state title. I don't know if there's any coincidence.
Right. Yeah. I think it's all Miguel.
Well, it must be. And then you've got Greta Bragger out there as a manager. That's Nathan Bragger. He had been here coaching football. So I mean, there's connections all over the place. But they return 5 of 6. If you look at rotationals and players that were involved, it's a big chunk returning, and they're a very solid volleyball program.
Yeah, they're definitely solid in all aspects of the game. An all-stater, one of the best middles, and just a good passing core. But last year, we didn't graduate that many either, and we went down there and we beat them in 5. So you never know what happens. I mean, it's nice motivation for us knowing that we can play with a team, and not only just play with them, but beat a team. That wins the whole thing, the whole tournament.
And it showed proof of how volleyball momentum really does matter. They caught fire mid-September, and it never stopped.
Right. Yeah. We played them not too long after Izzy Steer went out with that knee injury. However, we were out. Our libero had a concussion, so we were both down players last year, and and I think it's going to be super competitive and maybe a little bit feisty out there, but I think we have some competitive girls on our side that really want to win, and I know they do too, but I just think being on our home court, it's a little kind of extra motivation for our girls.
Certainly. Keys for success. What'll it take for the Cougars tonight?
Pass and serve.
and the best thing about it is that's all I needed you to say, because the other part is that a loss tonight is not going to make or break anything for your team. A win would certainly be great, but a loss is not going to make or break. It's a good tester again tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Every team needs games like this, the competitive ones that that put you in a kind of that scary situation. What do you do? It's tied. Who's gonna want the ball? Mm-hmm. Who wants the ball in the end? And it's kind of one of those tests of who can perform under that pressure, because not all of our matches we get that kind of pressure, and so playing a team like this really gets the butterflies going with some of the girls, and and the more you feel that, the more often you feel that down the road during tournament play, the better off and the more even keel they'll play.
Looking forward to it tonight, Coach. Good luck to you and the team. We'll catch up afterwards.
All right, thank you.
Jenna Engel, head coach, Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, joining us in pregame conversations. Our pregame coaches' comments are presented to you by the River's Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. We continue with our Bitker Inc. pregame show now on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Ahead of Hawley and Ada-Borup-West, we'll hear from Kathleen Rusted, head coach of the Nuggets. And our pregame conversations coming your way next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits, including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
I'm Hawley, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We're an equal opportunity provider.
Back on our Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. Into our pregame conversations ahead of Hawley and Ada-Borup-West High School Volleyball here tonight. Brought to you by River's Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Working with you, the area farmer. We'll continue with our pregame conversations. Let's talk to the reigning Minnesota High School Volleyball Coaches Association State Class 2A Coach of the Year, Kathleen Rusted, head coach of the Hawley Nuggets in our pregame conversation.
Kat, tonight for the girls, we talked about it here last week, talking on the coaches show. It's a fun opportunity here tonight to get a big matchup on the schedule. Again, we talked about it. Rankings don't matter, whatever, all those different things. This is a good one for both teams to have on the schedule.
I would agree. There's a lot of talent on that floor, both sides of the net. And, you know, I kind of said to Jana earlier, I'm like, I would play Ada over some other teams. That they got a lot of talent, and you know you're going to have a good game in the gym. So
no doubt. I know Jana talked about all the connections. I think we named every connection that was out there. We covered all the gamut. But you're here, and in the next couple weeks, Jana's going to go into 2 Hall of Fames, and we talked about that. There might be a little post-game chat. We'll see how it all goes. But it's pretty cool. Could you imagine when you guys are playing college volleyball that you'd someday be coaching against each other in high schools?
No, never, because neither of us wanted to do it. And we just ended up here. So, you know, I admire Jana in so many ways. She played, she's a couple years older than me in college, learned a ton from her. But I would say most definitely her character. You know, being around her, she is all of that. Everything that she does, she puts everything into it. So it's always fun chatting. I think we chatted for like 45 minutes before the game. So just a stand-up gal.
And if I didn't have a time constraint, I would be doing the same thing. Here we are. and I think both of you guys are the same in the same facets. So that's why your programs are successful. So tonight, wins or losses are not going to make the team decide what's going to happen at the end of the season tonight. This is a good tester. So what would you like to see from your squad against Ada-Borup-West tonight?
I want to see what tools we can take out of our tool chest.
Sure.
I know that we have a lot of tools that have not come out yet. Maybe we haven't needed them just yet, talking different shots, maybe talking about extra focus, or maybe talking about closing up the block when we want to. But you know what? It's going to come down to the errors again. I say serving, passing, because that's like nuts and bolts of something. You're always going to need that to rise to the higher level, but it's going to come down to those errors. If they can manage those, I think we'll be okay.
All right. Should be fun. Looking forward to it. We'll look forward to chatting afterwards. Maybe a dual interview in the post game. We'll see.
Gotta love it.
Yep, not going to put pressure on anybody. We'll see how it goes. Kat, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls.
Thank you. Go Nuggets.
That is Kathleen Rusted, the head coach of the Hawley Nuggets, in our pregame conversations. Pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by River's Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. Again, with River's Edge Insurance Agency, Lori, Emily, and the team at River's Edge Insurance, they can help coach you and your family for your insurance needs. And the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, thanking you for purchasing your seed, chemical, and agronomy services. The Georgetown Farmers Elevator and our pregame conversations here tonight. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Come back, set the stage for the Nuggets and the Cougars. It's volleyball tonight. KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Students and staff at Ada-Borup-West are excited about school year opening for 2025. While the Ada-Borup-West High School students will begin on September 2nd, the Ada-Borup-West Elementary School will have their Cougar kickoff days September 2nd and September 3rd, with classes officially beginning on September 4th. For questions leading up to opening day at Ada-Borup-West School, call 218-784-5300 or visit ada.k12.mn.us. Welcome back to school from Ada-Borup-West School School District.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast this evening. Kaylin will be the engineer with R&J Sports here this evening. We'll have the R&J Sports nightcap later on tonight around 10:30 with a recap of the night action. Alex Rush with the camera work tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. The Hawley Nuggets and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars about ready to do battle. As mentioned last year, coaches talked about it. Ada-Borup-West went down to Hawley and knocked off the Nuggets. Nuggets got to the Midwest Volleyball Showcase that happened in September. After a few things within the roster, some shake-up and some buy-in, and all of a sudden the Nuggets caught fire and they ran the gamut, eventually finding themselves playing and then winning the state Class 2A championship, returning a huge chunk of that team, including All-State player Katie Vetter, who's back as a junior. Katie Vetter would be Carrie Vetter, one of the assistant coaches' daughter. Of course, Carrie and then Kathleen Rusted, they'd be sisters. They were NDSU volleyball players, crossing paths with Jana Engel. Kind of fun to have that all go together. Oh, by the way, that was Jana Ribkey, right? So then you got the Hall of Fame connections and all the different things that are going to come in. There's a lot of mutual respect between the programs. Ada-Borup-West, much like last year, they had a good run, a lot of good things going for them. They come up short in the section final. They return a huge piece of the team for this year. Both teams know a lot about each other. They scrimmaged a bunch in the recent offseason. They match up quite well. So how will this one unfold? Both coaches say the same dang thing for keys for success. Passing, serving, limiting errors. It's a simple game. Who can put together those streaks? How are the lineups going to affect one another? Who's at the best health? Again today, this is Hawley's third match of the season. They played Monaga and they played Breckenridge. They will have the home tournament this weekend in Hawley, so they're going to play a bunch of volleyball. And then next weekend, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, the 20th, 19th, 20th, 21st, that is the Midwest Volleyball Showcase where both Hawley and Ada-Borup-West will play with their respective sections. Think of like the breakdown for basketball, but this is for volleyball. Some of the top teams in the state will go down and meet up in Burnsville. Should be a ton of fun. Midwest Volleyball Factory, I think is what they call it. Anyway, big deals coming up. Nuggets are going to get a ton of volleyball here in the next few weeks. Ada-Borup-West coming off of their tournament. They've got a 7-2 record coming in. Cougars ranked number 8 this week in the Minnesota Volleyball Coaches Association poll that came out in Class A. Hawley, defending state champs, they return, and they are receiving all but one vote for number 1 in the state in Class AA. A primetime volleyball matchup tonight. Should be a lot of fun, and people have asked, I've been asked the question, how's this going to go tonight? I got no idea. I'll tell you that because it's you never know what's going to happen on any given night. This could go, in what my opinion would be, it could go 3-0. It could go 4. It could go 5. It could be a real tight 3-0. It could be a real spread 3-0. We got to see how it unfolds. Don't turn away. And there's still room in the seats, too, if you'd like to come and check it out. Ada-Borup-West Hawley volleyball tonight. It is a matchup on KRJB Radio and YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the first serve. Nuggets, Cougars, volleyball tonight from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent locations in Ada and Ulen. Broadcast booth, yes. Plan for retirement. Leave a legacy. Have a conversation with your Thrivent representative in Ada and Ulen, Laura Tweeten. We'll come back with the starting lineups next. KRJB, YourLiveEvent.com.
Kyle Larson here for France and Bacon Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Cranston Bank and Trust, real people, real results, member FDIC.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds, Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia.
Let's bring you back here with a Bitker Inc. pregame show for the West Main Pizza Ada Rail District Dilworth starting lineups. Find West Main Pizza in Ada or in the Rail District in Dilworth for their $7.95 weekday lunch specials, and they're more than just pizza. Find them on Facebook too. West Main Pizza with our starting lineups here tonight. Starting lineups first for the visitors, the Hawley Nuggets. They will go with Hannah Stotch. She's the libero. She stands 5'1", although I don't know, that might be a little bit of a stretch. She's a senior. She's a super fun gal, and Hannah Stotz will be starting at the libero spot wearing number 2. Josie Shank will be starting as a 5'7" junior. Katie Vetter, outside hitter, will be a junior starting and wearing number 6. Sella Fleming wears number 7. She's a senior. McKenna Walker, a senior, wears number 8. Annika Johnson, a middle, is a senior, wears number 11. And Kendall Hill, a middle, she is a senior, wears number 12. The Hawley Nuggets coached by Kathleen Rusted, assisted by Nicole Martin, Jennifer Chaden, Miguel Garcia III, Mackie Halverson, and Carrie Vetter. They're wearing the whites with the maroon numerals and letters, gold trim Hawley on the jersey tops. The West Main Pizza Ada Rail District Dilworth starting lineups for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. In the starting lineups here tonight, Ada-Borup-West will start a senior number 4, Avery Johnson, a senior number 5, Melena Severson, a junior number 7, Macy Thornton, a senior number 8, Audrina Egan, a senior number 10, Taylor Stunis, a senior number 12, Morgan Engel, and a junior number 13, Leighton Odden. Ada-Borup-West is coached by Jana Engel, assisted by Amy Johnson and Elena Wagner. Cougars are wearing the home black uniforms tonight, and they are having, they got the white numerals, red letters, Cougars on the jersey tops. Ada-Borup-West will go right to left. Hawley will go left to right. Those are your starting lineups. They're brought to you by West Main Pizza in Ada. They're more than just pizza, and you'll find them off Highway 10 in the Rail District in Dilworth. Like them on Facebook, westmainpizza.net. And don't forget their $7.95 weekday lunch specials at both locations from 11 to 2 weekdays. It's the Bitker Inc. pregame show, and it's time to get pumped up for volleyball tonight. Ada-Borup-West, number 8 in Class A. Hawley, number 1 in Class AA. It's volleyball tonight. Cougars right to left, Nuggets left to right. I'm Kevin Kochman with broadcast. Back in the studios, Kaylin, our engineer with R&J Sports, and Alex Rush running the camera here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm ready for this one, Alex. I think you're ready too. You're pumped up. You got the glasses on. You got your Diet Dew. You're almost done with it. Ready to rock. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show thanks to Bitker Inc. We've got a veteran officiating crew, and in the chair, Charlie Johnson, Hitterdall's very own. Cougars are going to serve first. Leighton Auden will be going back in serve rotation, and she will send it from right to left. And the Nuggets will have the libero Hannah Stotts out to start in rotation. We'll get it going. Student theme tonight is a camouflage outlook for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. First serve, Leighton Auden for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Auden will send it from right to left, and it'll be picked up in the middle by Vetter. Setting in the middle, and now Johnson sends it over, dug up by Auden. Angle, Severson left side, sends one down. It's dug up by Vetter and over. Returned by Stunis. Stotts plays it left side, and here's an attack by Walker. And back corner, got it. McKenna Walker sends it down. Sella Fleming with the pass, and Hawley with the early point. Side out, leading 1-0. Nuggets will send back to serve. Number 5, Josie Skank. She is a junior, and she will move it from left to right. Skank will send it over. Picked up by the Cougars. Angle, Severson, roll shot off the tape, and it is out. Point, Hawley, 2-0 Nuggets. Skank will send it from left to right once more. Josie Skank, right-handed swing. Hawley brought some students here tonight as well. Good to see a nice crowd on hand for this matchup. Receive Johnson, and it'll be Thornton and over by Engel. Back row, Stotts plays it forward, setting in the middle. Here's Annika Johnson sending it out. Johnson with a push, sent it long. Point Cougars on the air. 2-1 Nuggets here in set number 1. We'll see Morgan Engel step back to serve for Ada-Borup-West. She'll serve it from right to left. Engel is going to send it with the right hand. Played there by the Nuggets in the middle. Setting Fleming left side to Walker. Through the block, kill good. Walker gets it 3-1 Hawley. McKenna Walker's second kill. Sella Fleming with the assist. 3-1 Nuggets. Nuggets will send it left to right. Hawley sends it across. Picked up in the middle by Johnson. There's Engel to Severson. That one falls. Morgan Engel with the assist. Malena Severson, her first connection, and terminates a kill there. Makes it 3-2 Nuggets. See Avery Johnson serving in the pink shoes for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Picked up. Fleming sets it into the net. Goes Johnson. Don't know if it was a block at all or not there on the side of the Cougars there. Severson put up a block. I think the net got that one from Johnson. So it'll be Avery Johnson serving for Ada-Borup-West. Nuggets diving, digging this one up. Played left side. Here's a swing by Vetter. This one goes off of Engel. Johnson couldn't play it. Avery Johnson chasing after it. That's Katie Vetter slamming one down. And it's 4-3 Hawley leading Ada-Borup-West. Annika Johnson, senior middle for the Nuggets. She'll be serving from left to right. Annika Johnson with a right-handed serve coming across. Picked up back row by Auden. Now played Engel and Severson across. Setting in the middle and misplayed by the Nuggets. They will have 4 hits on their side. Point to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars on the air. We're knotted up at 4s. So we've been tied at 3s and tied at 4s now in this first set. Malena Severson will serve for Ada-Borup-West. Severson serves, picked up by the Nuggets back row. Now a quick in the middle. Johnson digs it up. Engel and Auden at the net. Blocked at the net by Adrina Liebenau for the Hawley Nuggets. 5-4 Hawley, and they'll side out. Serving will be Sella Fleming. The senior will go left to right. Fleming for Hawley will serve. First time in the serve rotation tonight. Picked up Avery Johnson back row. Now Engel left side. Played by Severson. Off a touch, Malena Severson gets it to go. It was a soft shot, but it goes. And we're tied at 5s. Macy Thornton will go and serve. Thornton serving in the middle for Ada-Borup-West. white shoes, pink shoelaces. Dug up by the Nuggets. Played high. Left side, Vetter tips it across. Engel digs. Played by Severson in the middle, and Avery Johnson free balls back. Stotts digs this one up. Played in the middle, and now a swing by Liebenau. Adrina Liebenau sends that one long. Point Ada-Borup-West, and Thornton will serve. Cougars have their first lead. A lead change here at 6-5 in the first set. Serve coming from Thornton. Played back row by Vetter. Now setting. Fleming over by Walker. Johnson can't free ball. It's 4 hits on the side of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. We're tied at 6s. Tied at 6s in a back and forth matchup here so far. C team went to Hawley 2-0, and JV went to Hawley 2-0. Serve is across by Vetter, picked up by the Cougars. Severson, Engel sends it across. Now Vetter, Fleming back setting and swung across with a big swing by Kendall and Hill. Avery Johnson and Morgan Engel plays it over in 3. It's too strong and wide left. 7-6 Hawley. They get the lead back. Katie Vetter, the All-State junior, will serve it from left to right. Picked up by the Cougars. Severson, Engel, kept alive by the Nuggets by Fleming. Now Vetter sends it across. Backcourt, yes. Katie Vetter, you betcha. Kind of pinballed around that time, and Vetter made the connection, make it 8-6, and Vetter will serve it again. Katarina Vetter going to serve it from left to right. Serve is received, Engel. Played Severson. Now back to Engel, left side. She'll send one over, and we're going to get legal touch on the Nuggets. 8-7, Hawley, and they'll give it back to the Cougars on a side out with the error. And it'll be Adrina Egan serving for Ada-Borup-West. Received by Stotts, played Fleming, left side to Walker. Off the tape, or should say off the antenna. Can't hit that antenna. It's like the foul pole. Don't be hitting that. 8-8. Walker went into the antenna that time. We're all tied at 8s. Tied at 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, now 8s. Serve received by Vetter, played and across from Hill back to Vetter. Severson high to Engel. She'll come with a left side attack. Batted at the net, flipped across there by Liebenau. Here's a swing by Engel, dug up by Stotts, swung on by Vetter. Egan, Severson, Engel, dug up by Vetter. Played over by Hill, kept alive. Egan, Severson to Engel, right back in the middle. Stotts digs it up nicely. Passing, Fleming, Walker, dug up by Engel. Played by Severson, now Engel right back and sends it over at Vetter, end of the net. That's the kind of action you're going to see tonight at times. It's some high-level fun stuff. And one thing Hawley does not allow, they don't allow a lot of hits to go down. Evident on that one. Adrina Egan will serve it again for the Cougars. Setting, flinging across, Liebenau at the net. Egan, Severson, Engel got that one to fall just in front of Stotts. 10-8. Terminated that one, Morgan Engel from Milena Severson. And Adrina Egan can be the serve run here, leading 10-8. Ada-Borup-West here in this first set. It's across. It's played by Walker. Fleming bat sets, and there's Liebenau. Severson stands in, digs that one up. Auden, Stunis through a touch. Liebenau put back over by Walker. High in the air, Severson coming at you, Engel. Off of a touch, yes. That one goes off of Fleming. Engel from Severson. Egan, 11-8. Cougars lead, and Egan will serve it again. Adrina Egan serving for Ada-Borup-West. Serve comes across. It's picked up by Walker. Here's Fleming back to Walker. Left side. Diving, but unable to come up with it is Engel. Engel and Egan end up kind of in an awkward position on the floor. Everybody's okay. Hey, and Walker gets that one to terminate, and Fleming with the assist, and it's 11-9. Cougars leading the Nuggets. Hannah Stotts, the libero, going to go back and serve for the Hawley Nuggets. Serve is across. It's picked up in the middle by Thornton. Now Severson, Auden pumps it over in 3. Vetter, Fleming, swing by Kendall and Hill. Gets that one to fall. 11-10, Cougars by 1. Kendall and Hill with her first kill tonight. Sella Fleming doing a fine job of setting things up. Hannah Stotts to serve it again. Fantastic softball player that led the Nuggets to a runner-up in State 2A softball this last spring as well. Here's a swing by Engel, dug up by Vetter, played Fleming and over by Annika Johnson off of a touch. Annika Johnson gets it to go. 11-11, we're all knotted up here in set number 1. Back and forth, tugging at the rope. Here's Stotts to serve. Diving Engel keeps it alive. Severson now free ball over by Avery Johnson. Stotts, Fleming sets left side to Walker. Blocked at the net by Leighton Auden. Nice block by Auden that time, getting up the mitts. But then Walker will get the opportunity the next time around. 12-11, a lead change. Hawley has it back. Stotts will serve. Stotts to serve, left to right. Powerful serve is across. Dug up. Engel, Severson, Engel punches it across. Vetter, Fleming in the middle. Swing by Johnson, dug up by Thornton in the back row and punched over by Engel on a free ball, mid-range shot it goes. Engel. Thornton's the unsung hero there, keeping things alive with the attack. We're knotted at 12s. 12-12. Cougars, Nuggets. Serve is across by Auden, kept alive. Setting, Fleming, left side, Annika Johnson. Kill is terminated. Fleming to Johnson, 13-12, Nuggets. And we'll see a sub. We'll see Kendall and Hill exit. In to serve will be Josie Skank. Skank will serve left to right. Serve is across. It's picked up by Leighton Auden. Now received by Engel. A swing by Milena Severson in front of Stotts diving after it. Severson's third kill. Engel's third assist. 13. We're tied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ties so far in this first set. Knotted at 13s. And Morgan Engel is going to swing away for Ada-Borup-West. They've gone through their serve rotation. Stotts, Fleming, Annika Johnson diving. Back corner, corner pocket. We're playing billiards now. Johnson's third kill. Assist Fleming. And it'll be the Nuggets, 14-13 leaders here in set 1. It'll be McKenna Walker serving from left to right. Walker's serve received by Avery Johnson. Now Engel and Severson dug up by Walker. Vetter sets it high and a swing across. Diving. Unable to come up with it. Josie Skank gets the kill. Absolutely. 15-13 and Josie will serve it again. 15-13 Nuggets by 2. Serve is a short serve, diving, kept alive by the Cougars. Engel, Severson, Stotts stands in, digs that one up. Vetter picked up, Vetter hits the deck. I should say Fleming hits the deck. Diving, kept alive, Skank. Here's a play by Johnson. Don't let it drop. Here's a pass, back corner. Stotts dives and keeps it alive. Now played left side and over. That'll be Vetter. Johnson, here's Engel, Severson left side. Big hit, dug up, kept alive by Stotts. Great volley here as it's going to be Vetter sending it over. Severson plays it. Now it'll be Vetter. Played Fleming. Here's Annika Johnson across. Blocked there by Stunis. Kept alive quick by Fleming. Severson, Engel back to Severson. Left side. Dug up. Kept alive by Skank flying around. Fleming left side. Walker sent over. Now it'll be Engel. Johnson plays it. A swing by Severson. This one into the nets. It's got to end sometime. 16-13 and a timeout. Large volley there. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Hawley 16, Ada-Borup-West 13, set 1, KRJB, yourliveevent.com.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada. Home of the fastest pumps in town, the car wash, too. Be a great time to get that car wash, and expanding their vending services 24/7 as well. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada. Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Hawley 16, Ada-Borup-West 13. Are we picking on Borup, Minnesota's very own Chris Ellingson in the booth? I think that's what's happening from Dave Dahl down in another Borupian, you might say. Hawley 16-13, leaders in set 1. Out of the timeout, it'll be the Nuggets serving, and McKenna Walker will do the serving. It's going to be Johnson, it'll be Engel, it'll be Severson. Dug up by Stotts. This one narrowly touches the rafters. In the middle, Skank over to Walker, sent over. Johnson dives, Engel, Severson, and that one's returned by a strong middle. Annika Johnson with a block. And it's 17-13. And McKenna Walker will continue serving for the Hawley Nuggets. Serve is across, diving, dug up by Thornton. Engel, Severson, over the block, kill good. Severson did a good job in recognizing that one, and we'll see Engel with the assist, and Severson with the soft touch kill there. 17-14. Ada-Borup-West trailing Hawley. Hawley leads in set one. It'll be Avery Johnson serving. Johnson serves, Stotts will receive. It's going to be Fleming, left side. Vetter swings it, dug up there by Johnson. Engel, Severson off of a touch, kept alive. Stotts plays it forward, free ball over by Johnson. Engel, Johnson, Severson tips. Vetter, Fleming with a quick in the middle, diving Avery Johnson. Engel, cross court, Severson misplayed that one into the nets. Side out Nuggets, 18-14. Well, errors were going to be a factor, no doubt about it. We're seeing it. Here's Annika Johnson for the Nuggets, leading 18-14. Right-hand serve coming up, received by Johnson. Engel in the middle, Adrina Egan. Big swing off of a touch. Adrina Egan gets the kill, and an aggressive attack that time by Adrina Egan. Good to see it for that young lady. Malena Severson is going to go back and serve. Severson's going to go right to left with it. Severson's serve is received by the Nuggets. Now Fleming left side. Here's Vetter. Vetter swings off of Johnson. Johnson misplayed it. Vetter swung that one nicely. And a kill is good there for Katie Vetter. It's 19-15. Hawley with the advantage over the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. We'll see a sub. We'll see Josie Skank check out. Back in, Kendall and Hill for front row play. Doing the serving here is Sella Fleming. Fleming's serve is across. It's picked up back row by Malena Severson, Engel, Auden over. McKenna Walker receives. Fleming in the middle. Swing by Liebenau. Dug up. Severson. Engel off the rafters, and it's played by Auden and over. Fleming left side. Vetter. Swing! Kill. Good. Katie Vetter. The quick twitch. Got that one to swing down. And a timeout on the floor. Ada-Borup-West will take it. Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Freedom Fuel and Shine timeout. It is 20-15. Hawley leading Ada-Borup-West. Set one. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Freedom Fuel and Shine timeouts on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Valley Vision Clinic focus. Time to dial up the focus on both sides of the court. Tight first set. It's 20-15. Hawley leading Ada-Borup-West. You need those eyes examined. See Dr. Dave Solsing and the staff at Valley Vision Clinic, just like I do. 218-784-4091. Hawley leads at 20-15 here in set number one, and serving Sella Fleming out of the timeout. Too much juice that time. It's long. 20-16. The service error sends it back to Ada-Borup-West. Macy Thornton's going to serve for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars are going to serve from right to left here. Thornton's serve is dug up by Walker. Now Fleming. Now Liebenau sends it over. Dug up. Auden. And it'll be a swing this time. Severson to Engel and over. Severson, that's Vetter's big swing. Severson sets it in the middle. Now it'll be Engel dumping it over. Vetter digs. Fleming in the middle. Right side attack that time by Kendall and Hill. Is it off of a touch? We're going to get a touch there. Kendall and Hill with a kill. It's her second. Fleming the assist. 21-16. Nuggets, set one. Serve coming. Katie Vetter. She'll send it across. Vetter's serve is received. Severson, Engel, and Engel's shot sent long. 22-16. fatigue would be something that teams could come up with here too in the potentials during a match like this one tonight, where it's going to be a little more amped up. Johnson, Severson, Adrina Egan says, I got all the energy in the world. Smash with the hammer. 22-17. Side out, and Adrina Egan will serve from right to left. When Adrina Egan has that little extra snap, like we're seeing, Kendall and Hill goes into the net, 22-18. That is something. She can bring that, and she showed it, has shown it tonight with a couple of big kills thus far, plus serving very well. Received here by Walker, back to Fleming, then Walker sends it out long on the attack. 22-19. Timeout Nuggets. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine and Ada. Get the car wash. How about the pet wash too at Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 Ada. Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Hawley 22, Ada-Borup-West 19, set 1. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at PurpleWave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
We're back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, bringing you the action tonight. A couple of the top 10 teams in their respective classes for this matchup as the defending AA state champ Hawley has a 22-19 lead over number 8 ranked Class A Ada-Borup-West here in set number 1. Cougars, Adrina Egan will continue at the serve line, and she'll serve from right to left. It's a good one, picked up by Stotts in the middle. Fleming, left side Walker, sends it over. Thornton digs. Here's a pass. Severson to Engel. Terminate. Gets that one to go. 22-20. And Adrina Egan continues at the serve line. Talked to Adrina last night after the match with Crookston. Had a little more determined, focused look in the conversation. She has some fire right now. Service ace for Adrina Egan. 22-21. The ace serve from Insurance Brokers of Minnesota. Nick Wynn Agency. Nick Wynn, Braden Fetting, Home Auto Commercial Business Insurance. Your lines with Insurance Brokers of Minnesota. Nick Wynn Agency. Egan serves dug up by Stotts. 22-21. Hawley leads Ada-Borup-West. Here's Severson passing to Engel. She'll drop one in the spot. Found it. Off of Fleming. Kilgood tied at 22s. Down 22-16. We're knotted at 22s. Engel with the kill. Adrina Egan to try to give Ada-Borup-West the lead. Walker. Vetter. Walker sends it over. Now it'll be passing. Stunis, Severson, Engel off of a touch. Fleming, Vetter, and free balled over by Walker. Stunis, Severson, Engel in the middle. Over the top, dug up by Stotts. Now Fleming, left side Walker. Walker sends it over. Engel, Severson. Severson back to Engel. She'll swing. It's too strong. Too strong on the attack. And Hawley gets it back 23-22. Great comeback there for the Nuggets. Look at Bob Kincaid's in the Laura Tweeten Thriving Financial Broadcast booth. What's Bob got up here? Whoa, cookies. Yes, what a time. Hannah Stotts will serve it up. Thanks, Bob. Swung on. It's going to be a swing here by Engel. Too strong. Sean Rue's there, though, thank heavens. Otherwise, Drew Ness was going to take that one in the chops. 24-22. Set point here for the Hawley Nuggets. Alex, you can have one of those cookies. Okay? One. Hannah Stotts for set point here in the first set for the Nuggets. She'll send it over. It's Thornton. Going to be Severson. Now Engel will attack. It's blocked. Johnson now picked up. Severson pushes it over. Fleming. Kendall and Hill in the middle for Annika Johnson. Through a block attempt. Got it. And so we have our first set, and there was another block in there. First set victory for the Hawley Nuggets, 25-22 over the Ada-Borup-West Cougars in our first set. First set, in-between set update from the Lindfors Agency. Lindfors, your insurance source, locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Monoman, and Fertile. Well, in the first set, it was back and forth. I got to count them up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 ties in the first set, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4 lead changes. Back and forth we'd go. Hawley had Ada-Borup-West 22-16. Cougars would make a run, cut it to an even set of 22s. Hawley finishes it off. Great play, as expected, between these two squads. Very entertaining first set. First set victory, Hawley 25-22. Second set is upcoming. Our in-between set update from the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source. We will take a break and come back with set 2. Might even get Scott Engel to come up in the booth as soon as he takes off the raccoon hat that he's been wearing out there. So when we come back.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Back with volleyball action on yourliveevent.com as well, bringing you tonight's matchup with Ada-Borup-West and Hawley. Hawley takes the first set. They lead the match 1-0. Gotta make sure our scoreboard's all update with the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. There we have it. Cougars right to left, Nuggets left to right. And we'll see what this second set has to it. After a 25-22 first set victory for Hawley. 9 ties, 4 lead changes. Will it be that entertaining here in set number 2? We will find out. Nuggets will bring in on their rotation immediately. Hannah Stotts is going to pop in. Per the rotation, she'll enter. Looking at the lineup, she'll come in for Kendall and Hill based on rotation because the Hawley Nuggets will serve first. They're meeting to have a little conversation, make sure they got all the nuts and bolts and ducks in a row, and everything's got to be lined up as you got to have it because that's the way they play the game. Cougars will come out with their normal. It'll be Stunis, Engel, Severson, Auden, Avery Johnson, and Macy Thornton. Stotts comes in for Liebenau. We have 2 Adrinas tonight. We've got Adrina Liebenau for the Nuggets and an Adrina Eggen for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. And I think that might be the only, yeah, that's it. It's kind of fun when there's some connections like that. Kendall and Hill, she'll also pop out based on rotationals, and it'll be Josie Skank in. Everybody says, let's serve. Hawley will serve and go left to right, and doing the serving is Josie Skank on rotation. She'll send it from left to right. Hawley looking to capitalize on their 1-0 lead. 2 sets, set 2 coming up. Received by the Cougars, played Vetter, Fleming, and then Annika Johnson. Shot is blocked at the net. That time by Milena Severson. And a side out with a quick highlight to start that one. Nice block by Milena Severson protecting the net. Morgan Engel on the serve rotation will serve it from right to left. Engel's serve is coming across. It's going to be picked up in the back row by Skank, played by Fleming. Now Vetter in the middle, mid-range shot dug up by Engel. Played Avery Johnson, swung across by Milena Severson. That'll be Vetter, Fleming, and over by Johnson. Now Engel, Avery Johnson plays it. And swung across by Severson, and it's off a touch of a Vetter, and Severson gets one to go that time. Milena Severson's with her 5th kill, and an assist to Engel, and it's 2-0 Ada-Borup-West in the second set. We'll see Morgan Engel go back to the serve line here. Cougars leading 2-0, set 2 after falling in the first set, 25-22. Here's a swing by Engel, received in the middle. Fleming left side, Annika Johnson, that is. Off a touch, Annika Johnson gets that one to go. That is her 5th kill tonight, and Stella Fleming with the assist. Scott Engel is in the booth. He's been making his second set appearance, kind of like a guest appearance. We haven't got a contract in place yet, maybe someday.
Not holding my breath.
No, I need to turn on your microphone here. That's all I got to do. You at least have headphones tonight. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Swing across. Taylor Stunis gets a kill for Ada-Borup-West, as Cougars will side out, leading 3-1. First set was all that either team could handle. What a good first set for these two teams.
Man, exactly what people were hoping and expecting here. Just phenomenal.
Avery Johnson will serve. Little knuckleball serve, dug up by Stotts. Now a swing by Annika Johnson, dug up by Engel. Severson punches it across. Stotts digs it up in the back row. Got a pass, Fleming to Vetter. It's returned on a block by Ada-Borup-West. Yes, and that's going to be, I think, that was Adrina Egan. Adrina is having a night, Scott. I want you to comment because she's got some extra fire tonight, looks like.
She does. She's keeping her hits in front of her. She's blocking well. She's moving well at the net. Just doing a nice job.
Cougars leading 4-1. Here's Fleming. Here's Vetter. Sent it across. Vetter gets it down. Fun to have an all-stater on both sides of the floor tonight, Katie Vetter and Morgan Engel.
Absolutely, and not just those two all-staters, but we've got all-state talent on the floor besides those two players, without a doubt, on both sides.
Annika Johnson will serve it away, and it's going to be picked up by Leighton Auden back row. Avery Johnson played by Milena Severson, sent over. Walker, Fleming, left side, Vetter. Engel digs that one up. Now Johnson plays it. Here's Severson across, dug up in the middle. It's going to be a pass. Fleming, boom, a swing again. And another big-time kill that time by Katie Vetter, and she's got such a quick arm attack. It just is there.
Yeah.
Takes no time.
I've seen her play a lot of volleyball now, actually, and she's a fun player. Defensively strong, smart player, fast arm, just a good player.
Annika Johnson will serve for the Nuggets. Strong middle, she can serve as well. Picked up Auden, now Engel, and then Adrina Egan. Egan is coming at the net. She's attacking with an extra little something here tonight. I'm not sure what it is, but she's got it going.
I know what it is. I can tell you. If she keeps the ball out in front of her and she doesn't let it get above her or behind her head, she is tough.
5-3 Cougars. Here's Adrina Liebenau sending it over. 2 Adrinas on the court. I mentioned that already. Walker sends it left side. Here's an attack this time by Vetter. Kept alive Cougars. Played over. We're going to get it over in 3. Yes, we will. Here's a pass. Fleming mixes it up. Johnson's there. Engel. Back setting now in the middle, Milena Severson. The net got in the way this time. Adrina Liebenau at the net. She goes over the top. Point Cougars. And that's a close play.
That was really close.
6-3.
Tight call.
Tight call, tight play. And there's a lot of bodies flying around. Nobody wants anything to fall tonight.
No.
It's just fun.
You know, the Nuggets are so good defensively. It's just, they're fun to watch.
Severson sends it over, dug up by Walker, but it goes into the net. Can't play it.
Of course, I jinxed them by commenting on their ability to pass.
It's an ace serve.
Their serve receive is rock solid, and that one happened to be an ace, but they're very good at it, and their defense is equally tough.
Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Witt Agency, ace serve. That one's off of Walker again, and it's back-to-back aces by Milena Severson. That's the first time that's happened tonight for either side.
Well, I'll just keep talking about their passing and defense, maybe.
Walker steps out. They'll bring in Mallory Halverson. Now, Walker will tell you right now that's not her strong suit, but she certainly could play all sides of the court. Played by the Nuggets, receiving Fleming, left side. Vetter will dunk it across. Engel, Johnson. Now it'll be Auden from right to left. Sent over, diving, but I think that one hit the court.
Ooh, that was close.
It was. So they're going to give Engel the kill that time, and it's going to be 9-3 Ada-Borup-West.
Auden with the kill.
Oh, Auden, excuse me. Thank you very much.
You bet. I'm just here to correct you, Kelly.
Well, that
just
is
to be annoying.
I need someone to do that, though. Alex doesn't yell at me enough up here. Severson serves away. Vetter, Fleming, Vetter, and Vetter was possessed right there. She had the look.
Yeah, beautiful combination. They ran the the middle on a 1, and she came on a 32, just a little higher than a 31, and put it away really nice. Got the blocker up with the middle, leaving one block against Vetter, and she did her job.
Solid execution. 9-4 Ada-Borup-West. Serving Sella Fleming. Fleming will serve from left to right. Bring it back. Here it's dug up by Severson, but it's out. That one was on the free ball dig that time, and it goes flying out. A low angle that time.
Another thing that I'll comment on with the Nuggets that they do very well is serve. They serve tough and they serve in.
Fleming serve received here by Severson. Now it'll be Engel and an attack by Egan. Dug up. Back row, now swinging left side to Vetter. Diving, great effort there by Avery Johnson. She's having a fantastic match. Auden Engel over. Stotts plays it ahead. Fleming in the middle and a swing by Liebenau's dug up. Severson back row. Engel in the middle with a quick, and it's down.
Nice little flip dump by Morgan, and it was right to the campfire, and they weren't quite ready for it.
Flip dump.
Yep. Two kinds of dumps. Flip dump and a power dump. When she's back row, it's going to be a flip dump.
Macy Thornton sends it across on the serve. Ada-Borup-West leading 10-5. This one, the Nuggets will send it over, but out. They wanted a touch, no touch. And we're going to get a timeout here. Coach Rusted's thinking about it.
I thought she was going to. That's why I signaled
You were doing a good job.
I
Anticipation.
Yeah, tricked you.
That's okay. Fleming, swinging left side. Vetter, Severson, Johnson, Engel over in 3. Now picked up. Halverson, Fleming, and over by Vetter. That was, again, a short shot. We would sometimes in the radio just call that a quick across, but she just kind of found a little spot, huh?
She rolled it. Yeah, that's a roll shot, and she rolled it short, and it was. She's just very clever. She's very slick with the ball and makes smart shots. She's got a high volleyball IQ.
11-6. Cougars lead the Nuggets. Nuggets serving. Vetter serve. Engel, Severson, and then it'll be Egan over. Diving, kept alive, and Fleming went underneath the net. Otherwise, they found themselves with a little bit of wild hair there, and they got it across, but Fleming slid underneath.
Another great effort by the Nuggets. That was excellent. They are everywhere. They hustle, they work hard, they don't let any ball fall easily.
There was a long volley that's, and I don't know, you can maybe touch on this. So Katie Vetter, is she a college libero type position?
I think it depends on the level that she goes after high school.
Mm-hmm.
And the honest answer is I don't know where she's going to go or what her plans are, what she really wants. If she wants to hit in college, that may be the case because of she may be limited because of her height. She jumps so well.
She's got vertical,
she's just a great athlete. But you can't teach height, and that could limit her in terms of hitting. She is phenomenal defensively, and I don't know what her limit would be as a libero. So, I think the answer is yes if she wants to go really high, probably.
Sure.
But she could do a lot of different things. She's just super talented.
Some of her technique when she was digging, she had a couple in that first set, and just her positioning, everything, it just looked right. Looked very natural.
That's because it is. and I don't know about natural. She works her butt off.
Yes, she's a hard-working kid. Off a tape shot there, and Liebenau can't get it across. Cougars will capitalize, leading at 13-6. Adrina Egan continues at the serve line.
And just to clarify, not that she's not a natural athlete. I meant it as a compliment. She works really hard. She puts in the time.
So, and her mom, Carrie Vetter, would be Coach Rusted's sister. They all cross paths with Jana Ribke at NDSU.
That's right.
There we go. For those who have not caught it, I think we've mentioned it about 16 times tonight. Liebenau gets it down with a kill, and Fleming with the assist. There we go, 13-7 back to the Nuggets, and Stotts will go back and serve.
I'm hearing a rumor of both Kat and Jana together in an interview after this game.
Problem is they're going to have to share a microphone, or I'm just going to let them talk, and then I'll just listen.
There you go.
Big swing blocked at the net by Annika Johnson. Now Engel does a nice job of, again, reading the block and sends it over the top, gets it to fall.
Yep. A common play you see in high school, get blocked, and next shot is a tip or a roll, and that's what she did, but it worked for a kill.
Now we'll see Leighton Auden come around with a serve. She's on rotation, serves across. Fleming missed past that to Walker. She gets it over. Now Johnson put up a block against Engel's attack. Severson left side through the block. Vetter, Fleming, Walker into the net. So And Annika Johnson might be one of the better middles we have in northwestern Minnesota.
She's great. She's very fun to watch. She ran a sail on that serve receive. You don't see that very often, running down the net off of 1 foot. Didn't get the set.
She'll get a chance to swing one down, and she does.
Just like that.
We call that terminate, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
She sure did.
Fleming to Johnson, and it's 14. Now make it 15-8. My old numbers sometimes get a little bit wonky. Don't want to try to read my handwriting. That's okay. Serving. Nice job, Alex. You got her back on there. It's Josie Skank. Skank's serve is too strong. Cougars are taking advantage of some errors uncharacteristic.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic.
Morgan Engel to serve. We got a look. What is this?
We've got a caribou head in the crowd.
We have a caribou head in the crowd.
Looks like a pretty nice bull.
Where does one get a caribou head? Stotts receives. Fleming passes. Here's Vetter sending it over. It's going to be Johnson and Engel sending it back corner. It's a caribou head in the gymnasium. Annika Johnson. We're going to see Severson put up a block at the net. But it rolls out, and Nuggets point.
My guess is the answer to your question is Alaska.
Alaska.
But it could be Yukon Territory. It could be British Columbia potentially.
One of my favorite characters in movie history is Yukon Cornelius from The Frosty. And,
absolutely.
There's a
wow.
swing. Yes, Stotts saves it in the back row like nobody else can, and then down by Vetter, because that's how it works.
She is so good back there. She reads well, she anticipates really well, and she's quicker than heck, and just absolutely stabbed that ball with one hand for a great up. Phenomenal play.
Yep, it is as good as it gets. One of the best liberos here in the area. It's cool to see. Here's a swing by Severson. Yeah, sure. Down
Right.
good with the kill from Morgan Engel.
Right over the top of the pin block on that one. That's tough to defend. You set up your defense so that the hitter has to hit around the block, and she went right over the top, so there's just nobody there.
Back serving Avery Johnson for Ada-Borup-West. Little floater serve going to be picked up. Stotts now Fleming left side to Vetter. Bang, smash, hammer, kill. That's her 10th of the night. Fleming is setting things up very nicely. 17-11 back to the Nuggets to serve, and it'll be Johnson doing the serving. Did you have something to do with this caribou head? I mean, is this of your doing?
It's a reasonable guess, but no.
Okay.
I promise I did not.
Okay. There's not many people I could say, unless there was like a roaming tarantulas or an ace serve there by Annika Johnson. 17-12. Cougars leading the Nuggets, but Johnson with an ace serve. Ace serves brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Wynn Agency. Caribou head. Here's Johnson swinging this one, dug up by Auden at the net. Engel played over and around. We'll get a touch. Severson with a kill.
Okay, I got a new term for you.
Please do.
That was a wipe.
A wipe?
We talked about tool or use, or if you want to get fancy, they call it a Black & Decker, where you tooled somebody. That was a wipe, where you go up and just wipe it right off of that block out of bounds.
I like that. There's a swing by Vetter. Long. Cougars will take the point. It is 19-12. Ada-Borup-West here in set number 2. Can't say I saw a large spread coming from the Cougars in set 2.
No, but it's not over.
That's very true. Severson serves again. Nuggets couldn't play it. Stotts flies across the court. And we're going to call that one another one from Elena Severson. 20-10 and a timeout, Nuggets. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. 2010, Cougars leading the Nuggets set 2. Nuggets lead the match 1-0. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
Here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, North Ada. Kevin Kochman, Scott Engel with a second set. Not interruption. Second set join. I'm not
Annoyance?
Sure. No, not at all. We got to figure out some sort of terminology. Hey, Burke's even in the house tonight.
I see him down
front
there.
row
Look at
sitting
that.
Celebs in the house sitting next to Sean Rue and Paul Tingham.
Superstars.
Super celebs in the house. Dan Ribke's up on top. Super positive up there, too. He's got all the positivity in the building. And there's a caribou head, for crying out loud. Milena Severson's going to serve. You'll stick around. 2012, Ada-Borup-West leads. Here's a receive by the Nuggets pack set. Here's a swing over by Vetter. Diving. Angle digs it up. Got a campfire burning. Severson over by Auden. Did I do that one right?
You did great.
All right, here's a swing by Liebenau. Too strong. I thought maybe that would work.
I've never heard of one actually burning, but I like it. That was great.
No. Severs. Oh, wait. This is my all-time favorite.
Oh, yes. Can I do it?
Yeah, please.
We got a perspiration check going out here now.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, perspiration check. And there's no more perspiration checks anywhere. But here at Ada-Borup-West, lots of perspiration checks. That towel gets used a lot.
We are learning from each other. This is phenomenal.
Yep. It didn't take long for us to get this thing rolling. Here's Severson serve across. Picked up by Vetter. Played in the middle. Fleming sets over Liebenau. Nope. Liebenau back corner, and Severson able to keep up with it. So, 21-13. Kent. Last set was 22 to 22-16. Ada-Borup-West made a run, tied it up at 22s. Can the Nuggets do a similar?
It's a good question.
We shall find out.
Yep.
Fleming will serve.
Time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
That play by, I think it was Fleming on the, no, it was Liebenau to that deep corner. Just a smart shot.
Very, very well done. And she was a role player on last year's state championship team. This year getting a lot more run. Here's a big swing. Kendall and Hill gets the kill. Fleming with another one on the assist side, and 21-14. It's a football score with Fleming going to serve.
Another good swing right down the line. Just a good shot.
Just after 8 o'clock, you're tuned in to 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, with the legal identification to make sure we're all compliant. Here's a pass. Going to be Thornton, Engel, Egan, across. Hill, Fleming, left side. This will be Vetter. Dug up by Johnson. Back row Severson plays it forward, and Auden bumps it over in the middle. Played quick from Halverson over by Liebenau. Now it's going to be Engel, Auden over, Fleming. Going to be picked up here by Hill, left side, Vetter, off of a touch. A little punch, not going to work. Vetter got it to go.
Cougars are stuck in a rotation a little bit here. You got to get a little better pass and try and get out of it.
Similar to what the Nuggets were on the Cougars' big run. We'll see Sella Fleming serve. Oh, it's an ace serve in front of Avery Johnson.
Nasty serve. That's tough.
21-16. You can't get them all.
No, that if you put it there like that, it's going to be an ace a lot.
Ace serve brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Wynn Agency in Ada. Serve is across, and how about another one? 21-17. Sella Fleming, and we'll see Coach Jana Engel call a timeout. We'll take it as well. Timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada. It is 21-17, Ada-Borup-West leading Hawley, set 2 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Visser Grading is a road maintenance contractor for the roads in Hendrum, Pleasant View, Lockhart, Anthony and Green Meadow Townships, Mary and Winchester, Strand and McDonaldsville, Hegney and Halsted and Lee Townships. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to blade and grade your roads, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success.
Welcoming you back, Freedom Fuel and Shine timeouts, Ada-Borup-West and Hawley in a battle. 21-17, Cougars lead the Nuggets in set 2. Cougars led big, 21-13, but the Nuggets are making a run right now. Sella Fleming at the serve line, 3 ace serves in a row. Serve is across, Milena Severson receives it. Now Engel high in the air, Egan, and at the net. It's going to be blocked, that time by Liebenau, kept alive and sent over by Engel. Stotts plays it forward, Fleming, Liebenau sends it over, Johnson, Engel. This will be Fleming. Now we'll see Hill, left side, Vetter. Swing off of Engel. Nobody's going to track that one down. Avery Johnson gave every bit of energy she could. Not going to get it.
Yep, good hustle, good try. They're just stuck here. Need a good pass. Morgan tried to dump it on that one with a flip dump. They were all over it. Just need a good pass, set, hit.
21-18, Cougars by 3. Fleming to serve for the Nuggets. Serve picked up. Johnson played forward, Engel. Here's Hagen. Sent back from Vetter. Engel, now going to be over by Auden. Played Stotts. You'll see Fleming back set. Nobody home!
Oh.
It took an error.
It sure did. A little miscommunication. The right side looked like she was going to run an A right behind the setter or a A2 behind her, and they were not on the same page.
Here comes a serve for Thornton across. It'll be Halverson, Fleming, and then over by Hill, returned immediately by Engel. Halverson, Fleming, now over by Liebenau, too strong. Point Cougars. 23-18. And Thornton, Macy Thornton, go back and serve it again. 23-18. Cougars to serve, leading the Nuggets in the second set. Picked up Halverson, now left side, and a swing across that time by Vetter. Now Engel shoots it back row. Stotts pops it up in the air. Fleming, left side, Vetter. Nice little line there. Picked up again, Engel. Severson back to Engel, left side. Got it with a kill. That one goes off of Halverson. 24-18 set point.
Boy, I gotta say, this is good volleyball.
It just really is.
This is fun.
We had, that is kill number 7 for Engel. Severson, 5th assist. And our timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 North Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. If you don't believe me, just try them out yourself. 24-18, Ada-Borup-West leads Hawley, set 2. Hawley took the first set 25-22. Had multiple people ask me, I'm sure you had the question, how's this one going to go?
Yeah.
I said, well, it could go 3. Could go 3 in a bad way, could go 3 in a good way. It could go 4, and it might even go 5.
That's funny.
Thank you.
My response was...
That was all honest, though.
We could win in 3. We could lose in 3. It might go 5 and past 25. That was my answer, and I genuinely believe that. This is a really good matchup against two good teams, a phenomenal defensive team in Hawley, a team with a lot of firepower and with the Cougars. It's just a really good matchup.
I've got listeners texting in saying, I need to see the caribou head. So, Alex, I'm going to jump in here. Sorry, bud. Here comes the caribou head. Look at that thing.
There she is.
Unreal.
Oh, he's making an exit, apparently.
Yeah, what the heck is this caribou head doing?
On.
Okay, well, I was going to say, you can't just get rid of a caribou head like that. All right, Alex, she's all yours, brother. Out of the timeout, we kept it there just for Scott. And I let Scott say we because he's heavily involved in one side of the team, but he pays attention to both sides of the court, let me tell you what. Severson Engel dug up. Going to be played and sent over by Halverson. Now, if Bjorn wants to come up here and do like the third set, I'd be all for it. Here's a swing by Engel, too strong.
Who you got?
We could get Bjorn. We could get Mr. Rusted to come up.
Sure.
I mean, he could. I don't think he will, but he could.
Bjarni.
Bjarni, excuse
there
me.
There you go.
Well, we're tight, but not that tight.
I was struggling, and now I got you, Bjarni. Bjarni's a good dude.
Yeah. His name isn't Scott, you know what I'm saying?
Bjarni, that caribou might have come from Bjarni.
It could have been.
I guarantee he's hunted him at some point.
Engel gets a kill to finish it off, and that's how the second set goes. 25-19. Ada-Borup-West takes the Hawley Nuggets in the second set. The Linfors Agency in between set update. Linfors, your insurance source. Scott Engel, high-level volleyball. Rotations matter. Errors matter. Both coaches said in the pregame show, serving and passing will be the keys for success. It's just fun.
Oh, absolutely. And, as cliched and silly as it sounds, serving and passing is huge. It's going to account for 60, 70+% of the game. You miss your serves, you don't pass, serve, receive well, it's going to be a struggle. It's just an uphill battle if you're not doing that well.
Well, first set went Hawley, 25-22. Second set went Ada-Borup-West, 25-19. Set number 3 is coming up. What's the caribou doing on the floor?
It's hard to know. It looks like he's putting a whooping on somebody. Is Brody getting his butt kicked by the caribou?
Brody bring...
Is that who that is, Brody?
It's got to be Brody.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It took him down.
It's a big animal.
It is.
A big animal.
It's probably a 500-pound animal if it had the back 3/4 of it on.
Most likely. The Linfors Agency in between set update with bonus caribou discussion tonight. This one's one for the ages. Hawley and Ada-Borup-West are knotted up at ones. We'll take a break, come back with set 3 after this on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
A little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We're an equal opportunity provider.
Students and staff at Ada-Borup-West are excited about school year opening for 2025. While the Ada-Borup-West high school students will begin on September 2nd, the Ada-Borup-West elementary school will have their Cougar kickoff days September 2nd and September 3rd, with classes officially beginning on September 4th. For questions leading up to opening day at Ada-Borup-West School, call 218-784-5300 or visit ada.k12.mn.us. Welcome back to school from Ada-Borup-West School District.
We're back. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. We're on Kevin Kochman and Scott Engel, bonus Scott Engel here in set 3. We're all tied up at ones apiece here between Ada-Borup-West and Hawley. Prodzinski's head. The Caribou is a Prodzinski. This comes from a Hall of Famer source.
Really?
Does this open a new line of conversation for you, Scott?
It may. Did he buy it?
I'm not sure, but he is technology guy, so you just never know.
I'm gonna have to ask Jeremy about it. What's the deal?
Well, here we are. Set 3, match tied at 1 apiece. Number 1 team in the state, AA, Hawley Nuggets. Number 8 team in the state, Class A, Ada-Borup-West Cougars. This is Hawley's 3rd match of the season.
Yep, and I believe that is the 2nd set they've lost this year.
That would be
not
correct.
a lot
They
of
lost
matches.
to Breckenridge, yeah.
One set, right? They
Yep.
didn't lose the match.
3-1.
Yeah, and they were, I think that was a deal for them. They were maybe a little surprised they dropped one.
I wouldn't disagree.
Yeah.
They had Monaga to open the season, and then Breckenridge. Now they have matchup. I believe it's Barnesville Thursday, and then they host their tournament this weekend. So
yes.
Their record's going to catch up real quick to Ada-Borup-West 7-2 to start this season.
Yeah, they'll run a bunch of games through here soon.
Leighton Auden's going to serve it up for Ada-Borup-West to start this 3rd set. Short serve going to be dumped across and a swing by Melena Severson, and for the Cougars, a nice little start to set 3.
You bet. Leighton doesn't get credit for the ace, but she sure set up the point.
Auden will serve it right to left. Coming across, it's picked up by Vetter. Back sets Fleming, and then Annika Johnson goes into the net. 2-0 Ada-Borup-West. So Auden will serve it again. We will see serve coming up here for Leighton. She's going to go right to left. Serve is coming across. It's picked up by Stotts. Played here by Vetter. Back to Stotts. She'll free ball it over. Now it'll be a swing by Engel, back row. Played by Stotts, kept alive in the back row. Played over by Vetter from Skank. Now it'll be Fleming, played high, Engel. Here's an attack by Severson. Stotts in the back row. She just works her way across the court to play it. Now it's going to be Walker over. A swing by Engel, sent up. Fleming off a touch. Diving Auden couldn't keep up with that one. Long volley goes the way of the Nuggets. 2-1 Ada-Borup-West. Side out Hawley. The Nuggets will send McKenna Walker back to serve. There's a player for, at least last season there was, I have not looked at rosters this year. There's a player for the Frazee Hornets, Maddie Walker. And you had a Maddie Walker and a McKenna Walker going back and forth, and that was entertaining last season for a broadcaster. Nuggets get that one over Fleming to Johnson, and across Nuggets have tied this at 2. So we're going to see here where I've got McKenna Walker there, Annika Johnson there, Fleming there. All my statistics are at least up to date for my numbers. Far from official. Johnson receives it. Walker, Fleming, Vetter, off a touch. Severson dives, Engel, dumps it across. Finds the spot.
Nice play. She had to hit her down after the dig, and her middle was at the net, so no approach. So it was a smart play to dump it over like she did.
So it's going to be Engel going back to serve, serving 3-2 Ada-Borup-West in this 3rd set. Match tied at 1 apiece here tonight. Engel's serve is across, picked up by Stotts. Going to be Fleming, left side, an attack by Vetter. Smash, got it in front of the tape of the back row. They're tied at 3, a big hit that time by Vetter.
Don't mean to beat a dead horse here, but Stotts is just so fun to watch. Serve, receive, defense, she seems to be everywhere. Every time we hit the ball, she's just phenomenal.
And here comes a swing by Johnson. Annika Johnson, a let serve, cross, picked up, right side, and now it's going to be Stunis. Returned that time, but Stunis went into the net. Or did Hawley go into the net? Stunis.
Yep, set was a little tight. I don't think she expected it and got after it a little bit late and ended up in the net.
Annika Johnson will serve left to right. Annika, right-handed swing. Let's serve again. Line drive at Avery Johnson. Now it'll be Engel to Severson. Kept alive. Skank played forward. Walker. Left side Vetter. She'll bump it across. That'll be Johnson, Engel, and Stunis in the middle with a quick dump in the front. Now it'll be Walker, Vetter. She'll dump it in the middle. Diving. Engel plays it. Johnson. Now Severson dumps it across. We're at a little battle of the tipping. Ruth Hayden never liked when this would be a thing. Here's Liebenau sending it across.
I watched the match this weekend, and it looked like that, and the announcer said, and a pillow fight has broken out.
That is a fine way to describe that, when it's just a little tipping battle.
Yeah.
Sent across, Johnson, now Engel, Severson, Milena Severson,
Boom.
Emphatic. 5-4, and that went off of Annika Johnson in the back row. So Milena, I got to write down a little HL there. Milena Severson gets the kill, the assist there, and it'll be Avery Johnson serving from right to left. Ada-Borup-West serves. Walker received. Fleming now passing. Skank. Powerful shot that time. Engel, Johnson, and Severson over. That'll be Walker in the middle. Pass dug up by Johnson. Can't be kept alive there by Thornton. Tough one. Good credit the attack of the Nuggets for the point.
That's a good example of her athleticism. The set wasn't quite where she was hoping it was. It was a little wide, and she made a very quick in-the-moment adjustment, and she just puts a good swing on it all the time, even when the set isn't perfect.
Very matter of fact. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to describe it. She's just really, really good.
Yeah,
talking about veteran.
There's that.
Liebenau, yes, that's also a good way to put it. Liebenau with a block at the net. Severson dumps it across. Now a battle. Right side attack. Kendall and Hill. They had two going. You had options. Could have gone front or behind the setter.
Well done. A very nice play.
Kendall and Hill with the kill.
Had a 1 in front and an A in back, and she made a nice back set, and she painted it down the line just perfectly.
Sella Fleming with the serve coming up. 7-4. Hawley leads Ada-Borup-West in this third set. High school volleyball tonight. Severson, Engel back to Adrina Egan. That time is blocked by Kendall and Hill at the net. That's her first block at the net to my numbers. 8-4. Sella Fleming will serve it away.
They got a little block party going.
They do. Fleming is solid tonight all over the floor. Setter will find spots. Oh, Stotts is out there checking the perspiration on the Nuggets side. I'm just saying. Could be something with the court. Maybe Kenley's got to do something. It's about time.
Where's Kenley?
Well, Kenley's had a very Hall of Fame kind of night for Kenley Wallin. Tom Hansen is invited. Tom Hansen going into the Hall of Fame with Jana Engel here, or Jana. She'll go in as Jana Engel, right? That's official on the sign. Pretty sure.
She took my name.
She
think she should.
She should. Well, I mean, and you're from Fisher, so there's that. First time we've referenced that on the air together. It's important that gets referenced. Fisher's native son. Will you join me while we do a broadcast from Fisher later on this year?
That'd be fun.
That'd be good. I think that's going to happen. I think that's on the schedule. Ace serve for Sella Fleming. Sorry, I got a little lost in our conversation about the connections. Timeout, Coach Jana Engel and Ada-Borup-West. 9-4. Hawley leads Ada-Borup-West in set 3 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
On the farm, introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper, featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
We're back out of the timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, North Ada. And Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Hawley 9, Ada-Borup-West 4. To answer the question, I know the people, they're burning, wondering, Kenley missed. He's got Hall of Fame inductee Tom Hansen had Kenley over for supper tonight. So we've got that going on, Scott.
Phenomenal. Good for Kenley.
Well, Kenley's Crookston Hall of Famer now, too. So
he's a big deal. He was telling me that he's a big deal, and I believe him.
I always would, too. Hall of Fame supper. It's a big deal. Serve coming across for the Nuggets. Received, Engel. Now Severson dumps it at the net. Vetter dives. Picked up. Hill, and then over by Liebenau. Sent it across and out. So the air will side out. Cougars 9-5.
I just don't see this being a game that the Cougars can dink and dunk their way to a victory. If they're not aggressive and they don't take their swings when they get them, I don't think it's going to end great.
Severson, Vetter, Fleming, an attack by Liebenau. Diving effort by Morgan Engel. Fantastic effort. Fleming, Hill, left side, Vetter. And a dump that time will go. And it does, when a team falls into that, Scott, is that, as the Nuggets will side out with the great effort up front, does that kind of show maybe a sign of fatigue just a little bit?
It can show fatigue. It can also show that it shows up when kids get blocked.
Sure.
Player gets blocked a time or two, and they lose a little bit of confidence, and they're afraid to hit it out or hit it into the block, and then they start tipping it.
Katie Vetter serves it across for the Nuggets. Received Severson, then it'll be Engel, then it'll be Auden sending it over. Walker, Fleming, back sets Kendall and Hill. It'll be picked up here by Engel, Johnson, Auden. One rolls off the net, and it'll be a lift here on or an illegal touch, I think is the proper term. I call it lift, but I believe illegal touch is what I read on the thing.
If it is, then that the nomenclature's changed.
Okay.
To me,
can
that's
call
a lift,
right?
But that the language changes all the time. So
Sure.
you could be very well right.
And an illegal, in essence, it is an illegal hit too. So I guess we're probably all right, and we can all be happy.
I'm good with that.
Sure. I'll go back to lift. I like that term. I just was trying to maybe outsmart somebody, but turns out, I don't know. I think I was, I double guessed. I'm good at that. Here's Engel, big swing. Received by Vetter at the net. Adrina Egan dumps it across. Picked up by the Nuggets. They're quick at the net. Here's Walker. Received. Back row Thornton. Now high in the air. Severson, Engel over. Walker. Fleming. Back to Walker left side. At the net. Through the block. Walker got it to go.
Just a phenomenal point. That was great. Both sides scrappy. Didn't let anything fall. They just kept getting good swings on the ball, and the defense would pick it up. That was excellent volleyball.
As good as Hannah Stotts is from the libero position or serve, she's also a darn good softball player. Nuggets went second in state class AA softball last season, and she is about as good as you get out there and can play all around the diamond. I think most of the time she catches, but real talented and just a bubbly personality, fun kid.
Oh, awesome.
Severson, Engel sent across, picked up by Stotts, back row. Fleming, left side, Walker will attack. Dug up by Engel. And it'll be over, Severson to Engel. Stotts digs it up again. Here's Fleming, left side, a swing. And Vetter's shot, that's close. They say out, Cougar point.
I don't know if that was a popular call with the Hawley fans, but it looked like it went just wide. It was really close.
It was. We're up on top. Tough to make that one out.
For sure.
Egan
I trust the line judges.
Yeah, Egan serves. Now an attack by Kendall and Hill. She gets it to go. Cougars unable to get anything rolling here. They've not had two in a row here in this third set. Nuggets lead at 12-7 on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
You mentioned Stotts being a good kid.
Yeah.
I don't know all the kids on the team for sure, but the ones I do know, there's just a bunch of good kids on their team, and I feel the same way about the Cougars.
Serves across by Josie Skank, and this one on the line. Yes, they go ace serve. Ace serves are brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, the Nick Gwynn Agency, and Ada, Nick, and Braden. They'd love to have a conversation with you about your insurance needs.
Me?
Ace serve. You.
Me and my needs?
Think about it.
I have talked to Nick. That's who I go through.
And Braden tried to sell me insurance on the fifth hole at the HOV this summer.
I
told
believe
him
that.
I said, hey, thanks, Braden. We'll talk.
I've worked with Braden. He's great, too.
He is. A swing by Morgan Engel. It's across. Milena Severson with the assist. That's 13-8. Cougars will get it back, and it'll be Leighton Auden going back serve. Looks good to have that stuff, you know. Here's Auden's serve coming across. Picked up. Fleming sets left side. Here's Johnson. Annika Johnson, a little strong that time.
That's a good swing. Sharp cross, just a little bit wide.
13-9. Cougars get it back. Leighton Auden going. Last year, after the Midwest Volleyball Warehouse, where the Nuggets played last season, they had some positivity here. Stotts receives. Going to be Fleming. Back setting and over Walker. Picked up. Johnson, Engel, back to Severson left side. Dug up by Stotts. And Fleming sets. Shot across. Quick dump there by Severson. Now Walker. Blocked at the net by Engel. Last year, my point to get to this is that 13-10 now, as we'll see Auden going. My point to say is that last year, after that Volleyball Warehouse the Nuggets played in, they came back totally redeemed. Like it was a whole different squad. As Stotts plays it forward, then Fleming, then the dump there goes. And they came back with a renewed source of energy, excitement, and they rolled all the way to a state title. Cougars are going to play in the warehouse. Nuggets are going to play in the warehouse here in a couple weeks. Should be a really good opportunity again to stack up against the state's best.
Oh, it'll be a lot of fun.
Going to be Engel with a quick dump there. It worked.
That's a little back dump that she's been working on a lot. One-handed and back inside the 10-foot line along that sideline. It's a difficult shot, actually, and she executed that one.
Very well. Morgan Engel will serve. 14-11. Nuggets leading the Cougars set 3. We're tied at 1 apiece in the match. Stotts receives. Fleming and over by Annika Johnson, and she says, "What? Can't believe they dug that one up." It's going to be over Vetter. Then it's going to be sent across by Skank that time. Now over. Stunis gets a little shot to fall in.
A little miscommunication on the Hawley side, and the ball finds the floor.
14-12 now, and Engel will go back to serve. Perspiration break here again. That gives us an opportunity. Annika Johnson last year, after Izzy goes out with injury, Annika got called upon for a lot of different things, and she matured so much as the season went on and became one of the state's best. Her state tournament was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, she was remarkable there. I didn't watch a lot during the season, just when we played them, but she really did develop and step up. It was great.
Here's a swing by Vetter. Dug up by Auden in the back row. Great dig by Leighton Auden in the back row to keep that alive. Sent over Severson. Now it'll be Fleming. Vetter found a spot. Vetter went up and just looked, and she said, I'll find a spot, and there it was.
Yeah, she had a single block out there, and she found the hole between the middle and the outside, and it was a wide one, and she put it right in the middle of the floor.
Here's Annika Johnson. She'll serve left to right for the Nuggets. She'll come and swing it away. Picked up back row by Auden. 15-13, 15-12, Hawley leading Ada-Borup-West. Johnson sends it over for the Cougars. Now back setting and leaving out. Dug up by Engel. Johnson. And a swing this time by Severson. Kept alive. Vetter, Fleming, back to Vetter. Off a touch. Vetter gets it.
Hawley is just getting more good swings than the Cougars are right now.
16-12, Hawley leads Ada-Borup-West. And back to serve will be Annika Johnson. Serving left to right. Picked up by the Cougars. Now it'll be Thornton played over by Engel. Back row Johnson. Receiving for the Nuggets, now Fleming. In the middle, Walker. She'll pump it across. Dumping it down, Severson dives for it. Over for Engel, back row, Walker. Fleming, left side, a swing by Vetter, dug up by Avery Johnson. Now it'll be Engel to Severson, big time hammer, dug up this time back row, kept alive. Johnson skanked, then over by Fleming, just like it's drawn up. Diving Johnson, Vetter, Fleming, unreal, kept alive Thornton. Now Engel plays it, swing by Severson, back row. Going to be picked up, Fleming, left side, Vetter. She'll bump it across, played, Engel. Now it'll be Johnson over Severson. Lift is called.
Wow.
Fantastic volley. Great time.
Just remarkable.
Great time.
Oh, man.
Your front row middles are digging in the back row like Annika Johnson did, and that's volleyball right there.
Boy, this is fun.
Avery Johnson will serve for the Cougars right to left. Cougars trail by 3 in set 3, 16-13. Serve received. It'll be Walker, Fleming, Vetter, big hit, and it's in.
So many plays out here that both teams right now are making look pretty routine that are not. They're difficult. Tough passes and absolutely diving and stabbing balls out of the air and getting them up. And it's just really good volleyball. It's fun.
Fleming serves. It's across, dug up by the Cougars in the middle. Now a swing here by Egan gets it across. Walker, Fleming. Now it'll be Kendall and Hill off of a touch. Diving. Engel saves it. Fent over by Leighton Auden. There's another great example of what you said, Scott. Now it'll be left side of swing Vetter. That went off of the ponytail of Avery Johnson that time. Vetter with another big-time hammer.
Yeah, the setter got a perfect pass. Cougars weren't able to send over an aggressive ball to take them out of system, so they ran a quick behind, a quick in front, and she pushes it outside and has a single block, and that's what's going to happen most of the time with a good hitter.
Fleming serves left to right. Dug up by the Cougars at the net, tipping over. That'll be sent across by Liebenau. Now played Fleming and an attack. Liebenau into the nets. 18-14. I'm wondering now as I'm looking across, I don't see any caribou sighting anymore, so I don't know what they did.
Well, they migrate. They've migrated this time of year, I think, and he's probably gone.
Well, that's his season. Severson serve. Fleming left side and attack. Vetter, holy cats. Katie Vetter.
Another great example. The setter went up, even though she's back row. Our middle went up with her, leaving one block outside, and it was a perfect set, and she put it down.
Correction on Stott's softball play. She's third base, and I appreciate the update, Kelly. Thanks for sending that in. And I for the life of me, couldn't remember. Her uniforms are constantly dirty, so I just always assumed it was catcher. Third base, yes.
Oh, look at that.
Great save. Great dig by Stotts once again. Walker across. Diving. Engel couldn't get it up. Wow. 2014. They just have it. They have
right
a motor.
On cue. Yeah, that was great.
2014. Got a timeout on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine Ada. As it is, Hawley leading Ada-Borup-West set 3. Match is tied at 1 apiece on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. Get your vehicles cleaned up at the car wash as well, pet wash too, and some newly revamped vending options inside too at Freedom Fuel and Shine, Ada. 2014, Hawley leads Ada-Borup-West set 3, tied at 1 apiece. Kevin Kochman, Scott Engel joining in. It's a party. Alex Rush running the camera. We love it. Miguel Garcia III is here. That always is important, too, for those Miguel Garcia III fans like I am.
Oh, who isn't?
He's right down in front.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's right there. He's coming in frame. Served by the Nuggets is across, out of the timeout. A swing by Adrina Egan goes into the net. She went after it and just got on the top of it.
Yeah, good aggressive swing, but just got over the top of it and hit it down.
Vetter's serve. 21-14 football score. Vetter short serve. This one went into the net. I think she was attempting to be short on it.
For sure. Yep, no doubt.
And it was a little shorter than she wanted. And now the student sections are having fun making noise. You can't see the Ada-Borup-West student section. They're all camouflaged out, though. Macy Thornton will serve it away. Picked up, back set. Here's a swing. Liebenau sends it out. So, 21-60. Hey, this is the same kind of spot we've had the last two sets with the score scenarios. Well, let's see what happens, huh? I'm not saying, but I'm saying. Could be interesting. Thornton will send it. Stotts digs it up in the back row. Fleming back set. Here's an attack by Kendall and Hill. Boom! That one ends up into the crowd. We got Oddens everywhere. They're taking missiles over there. 22-16 Nuggets get it back. Kendall and Hill with the kill. And Stotts will serve. Hannah Stotts going to send it from left to right. Received in the back row by Thornton, and Engel came up with it. Big swing, went wide. 23-16 Hawley.
That was an example. She tried to use the outside of the block, and she missed it. Just missed the block. That she was way wide, but she tried to catch hands and didn't get them.
That's how it works. Sent over, Engel, Severson. Now Adrina Egan off of a touch. Picked up, Fleming, backs to Vetter, over. Severson hit the deck. Egan was passing for Severson. Severson went down. 24-16, and it appears to me the Cougars are fatigued. That's just from my eye, and now we got more perspiration out there. That maybe was a slip.
I think it was. I thought she sprained her ankle at first, but I think it was just a slip on a wet spot, and we have a
perspiration break.
There you go.
So we got to do it. And Morgan's down there right now. We don't have it on camera, but Morgan does a great job. Does she do this type of cleanup at home?
This is way more than I've ever seen at home.
All right.
Yeah.
I was wondering if this is kitchen duty or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what type of duties.
I have no idea where she learned this.
Okay, well, she does a great job. And now she's having a great I'm sure the official telling her the same thing. Hey, great job with that. She's laughing. Janice says the same thing. I wish she'd do that at home. Okay. Got that fun conversation in the way. And now Hannah Stotts will go for set point for the Nuggets. 24-16 here in set 3 to try to go up 2-1. Stotts with a jump serve coming across. It's going to be picked up by Johnson. Severson, Engel. Across, it goes in. Oh, backhand stab. What do you call that?
We call that lucky as heck.
24-17.
Yeah, that was a backhanded smack, and it was just a fortunate shot.
Yeah, well, it worked, and the
Sure
Cougars
did.
will get it back. Here's Adrina Egan, a chance to serve 24-17. Serves across. Still set point for the Nuggets. Fleming, left side. Annika Johnson dug up by Thornton. Now played Severson. Here's Engel at the net. Johnson says nope. 25-17. Hawley will take set number 3. Our in-between set update brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source. Locations in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Monome, Fertile. Scott, back and forth again. Nuggets asserted themselves and had there was a tipping battle. A lot at the net here. As you said, doesn't usually lead to good things if you're kind of forced into that, and the Nuggets controlled with it.
For sure. And, the fact that the Nuggets were more effective with their tips, I think, really gets to the other fact that they had more good aggressive swings. They get the defense back on their heels a little bit, waiting for a big hard shot. They tip it, and they're rocked back, and all of a sudden they have to redirect and go forward, and it results in a kill. Whereas our tips seem to me to be a little more due to timidity and just not being aggressive and being either afraid to hit it out or in the block. So to me, we need to pass a little better, service you a little bit better so we can make more aggressive swings. If we don't do that, they're just going to keep teeing off on us, and that'll spell trouble.
Scott speaking on the side of the Cougars there. Meanwhile, on the Nuggets side, they're up 2-1 now after that 25-17 lead in that win in the set number 3. Set 4 coming up on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around.
Here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
And on YourLiveEvent.com, we're getting ready for set number 4. I got to update my scoreboard here. Thanks to Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions, Hawley now leads this by a score of 2-1 over Ada-Borup-West as we get ready for set number 4. We've had caribous, we've had camouflage settings, we've got student sections that have come and gone. It's entertaining here tonight at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Scott Engel is giving us bonus time here tonight. I appreciate it.
Can I offer my apology to the Hawley fans? I keep saying we. It's not on purpose, but I do want to point out in my defense that I don't work here. This isn't my job, so I'm an Ada fan. It's the truth. But I will say, your head coach is a sweetheart and a really good volleyball player and coach. You got an assistant coach who I'd say the same thing about. You got a bunch of good kids who are really good kids. You got a really good team and a fun team to watch and to play against. So this is outstanding, and I'm enjoying it a lot.
Well, this is good stuff, and I appreciate that. Thanks for the message. And yeah, and there's no question, Jana and Kat have a bond that goes well beyond. Hopefully, they do hold steady and both come up for the post-game conversation together. I've not had them both do interviews together. This would be fun.
We'll just see, won't we?
Yes, we will. Stick around. Hannah Stott's going to serve it away left to right to start set number 4. As it is, the Nuggets leading 2-1, trying to come out of here victorious tonight. Tipped across by the Cougars, and what a shot by Vetter, my heavens.
For all the luck I commented on that backhand shot that Morgan had earlier.
Vetter just did it.
It was a similar sort of very fortunate shot, and just a great play.
Up and over and around, and
I think
it was asked, did it go around the antenna? And I don't know if they say the Cougars get the point, so they say Vetter's shot went around the antenna.
It was pretty wide. I can see that. I didn't. It's hard to see from here. You just don't have the right angle. But I didn't see anyone call it. But I imagine the line judge on the side did.
Yeah, and I think because Charlie up on top said it was good.
Yep.
But then Morgan was on the side. She looked over. Morgan Engel serving right now. She'll serve it from right to left. Serve is received. Walker, Fleming, Annika Johnson dug up by Morgan Engel at the net. Annika Johnson's right there to send it right back down. It's one of those little, hey, tee it up for you, send it back.
That a hit that aggressive, and it was a good dig, a good get, but it unfortunately went a foot too far, and she had an easy one.
No doubt about it. Teed up for Annika Johnson, puts it down, and it'll be Josie Skank serving from left to right. Serve is across. It's picked up by Avery Johnson. Melena Severson can't play it. Josie Skank with an ace serve. That is her 4th service point tonight. 2-1. Nuggets have the lead here in set number 4. Josie Skank will serve it away.
Just watch the amount of real estate each setter has to move on the serve receive. It's different between the two sides of the net.
Okay, pay attention to that. Here's the serve. Leighton Auden can't get that one. Ace serve. 3-1.
Serve. That was just nasty.
And Skank comes in. She is a serve. I can't say serve specialist, but she is in specifically for that rotation so they can maximize her skill set. And she'll serve it again. Right hand swing. Big one. That time too strong.
You jinxed her. The announcer jinx.
It is a real thing, and it's never purposefully done.
Uh-huh. You sure you work here? Do you want to continue
I do
to
work.
here?
I work. Yeah, I do. I would like it. Wouldn't mind it for a little longer anyway. Serves across. Avery Johnson sent over. Now it'll be a swing. Skank from that time Fleming with the pass. Here's Severson off of a touch. Diving. Skank keeps it alive in a quick little back and forth, and match was won that time by Melena Severson at the net. 3-3. We're all knotted up at threes between the Nuggets and the Cougars. And now a perspiration breakout here for the Nuggets.
Heady play by Melena. She kept her eyes on the ball and didn't get turned or her back to it, so she could get up quick and block that over the net for a point.
Down on the floor, we will see a freshly perspiration-free court and a serve by Avery Johnson. Fleming, left side. Walker pumps it across, and it falls down good.
Again, perfect pass. Lots of options for the setter. She rolls it. We've got our hitters back on their heels because they see a perfect set up there, and they figure she's going to swing away, and she drops her in the campfire.
Walker sends it over. Severson, angle, back to Severson. Off a touch, kill good.
Well done.
4-4, we're all knotted up.
It's tough. Melena's out there right now on that swing. She's got a double block camped in front of her because they expect the set to go to her. She still puts a kill down.
And that kind of, there's a swing over there, and it's going to be played across by the Nuggets, and it's out. Severson gets the point.
Yeah, I thought that serve was down. Actually, I think that serve was down, but it went out regardless.
Fair enough. Severson gets the point. Cougars take the lead 5-4. Serves across, picked up. Vetter.
Perfect
now
pass.
Fleming. Here's Johnson off a touch. Diving. Angle keeps it alive. Quick at the net by Egan. Great job by Adrina. Now at the net, Annika Johnson wins that battle.
She wins a lot of them, doesn't she?
She sure does. She's a very talented individual.
Bet.
And she'll go back and serve. Ran into Annika on the way around the gymnasium tonight. Great to see her. Just a big smile on her face. I don't know if everybody gets that, but it's fun. She's a nice kid. It'll be Angle. It'll be Egan, sent over. Walker, received. Fleming high in the air, and a swing by Vetter. Returned by Egan with a block, and now Liebenau sends it too strong. So a big block by Adrina Egan. I've got her down for a couple of those tonight. 6-5 Cougars get it back.
I believe it. She's a solid blocker.
Thornton will serve for Ada-Borup-West. She'll bring it across right to left. Thornton's serve is across. It's picked up. Walker, Fleming, back to Walker in the middle. And then Johnson and Thornton were both in the same spot. 6-6, we're all knotted up. Walker's mid-range shot.
Little miscommunication. Just got to talk a little better, and somebody called up.
It happens.
You bet. Hard hit ball. Both going for it.
Sixes, ties. This is first set we had 9 ties. And here in the fourth set, this is tie number 4.
And then we have another tie, shoe tie.
A shoe tie. Fleming getting that shoe, the number 7. I wonder which model I'll have to ask her. What is the method of shoe? Does she go with the rabbit ears around the horse? I don't know, right?
Yeah, I don't even know the options anymore.
No, it's been a while. Swung across by the Cougars. Fleming and over. Diving effort kept alive, but not for long, as Kendall and Hill played it close to the court.
And there's another example of kids with high volleyball IQs who have that in part because they're well coached, and she pumps it to the deep corner in a great spot, even though she didn't have a good opportunity for a big swing.
Johnson receives the serve. Severson, angle, kill. Nobody home. Got it good.
Got it through the hole of the block. Might have been even over the top of the one block, but right through the seam and middle of the court deep.
I had a 7-7. We're all tied up here in set 4. Cougars trying to extend the night. Nuggets lead 2-1. Here's Adrina Egan's serve. Sent across, picked up Vetter. Now Fleming will pop it high in the air, and a swing this time by Vetter. Dug up. Back row, played. Severson. Here's an attack by Engel. Over. Dug up again by Vetter. Fleming back sets. Here's Kendall and Hill sending it across. Severson nowhere to go. And it'll go. Kendall and Hill.
It was in. That had to be really close.
It looked like it.
It sure looked in.
Kendall and Hill with the kill. And a serve from Vetter, who's got the serve opportunity. Diving effort. Engel can't play it up. Into the net. 9-7. Nuggets would like to assert themselves a little bit. We'll see. We got to get Towel out there again. No timeout called. We can write down Vetter. You talk about some of the angles that, and we have the side view on yourliveevent.com as well. Side view doesn't always give you the best when you're coming on that straight-on attack, right? You're talking about going through kills and up and over, through blocks. I had a view one time at Crookston when they weren't rolling out both sides of the bleachers.
Okay.
And at UMC, I was on the end line. I got to see some of those hits, some of those angles and attacks, and not something that you get on a regular basis with the way that we view volleyball.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, you sort of get a little more similar perspective with what the hitter has.
Swung across by Engel, roll shot, and the Nuggets will not be able to get it over. I'm going to see, or no, they say...
They called it off the antenna.
Yeah, okay.
I thought it might have gone off the block off the antenna, but they called it off the hit off the antenna, so I'm sure they got it right.
10-7. Hawley leads Ada-Borup-West. Here's Engel sending it over. Stotts will dig it up, play it back. Fleming. Little miss hit, and they're going to call it on the double hit side. Oh, no. Inadvertent whistle on Charlie.
That's that example of what we talked about before where there is no such thing as a double contact if the ball isn't sent over the net anymore.
Got it.
New rule this year.
So she clearly just mishandled it. That was not how she wanted to set the volleyball.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, good point. So a reset for the inadvertent whistle. Cougars were strong on the attack that time by Engel. It's 11-7 with Hawley in the lead, set 4. And Vetter will serve again. Vetter with a right hand short serve received this time by Engel. Severson back to Engel. Big hammer that time with a kill.
Out of the middle. Don't see her get set in the middle very often. They ran a little stunt with Taylor running right on a little slide, and then Morgan Engel came into the middle and put it away on a 2.
Serve coming from Leighton Auden into the nets. That was so close, yet not enough.
Yeah, just needed an inch higher.
Here comes Stotts to serve. Stotts going to send it left to right. Alex has got this camera thing figured out. Okay. On a night like tonight, he's doing a fantastic job.
That was a good draw by the setter, but the set was not there.
Popped across, little battle. Dug up Auden, now played high in the air by Engel. Here's Severson, returned by the Nuggets. Now played over by the Cougars, mixed left side. Walker over the top, off of Auden and out.
Well done. Yep, nice high hands hit down the line by Walker. Well played.
13-8, and Stotts will serve it again. Hannah Stotts serving for the Nuggets. Serve is across, picked up by Thornton in the back row. Now Severson, Engel, high in the air, played by Vetter. Now an attack goes into the nets.
Had no block and couldn't put it away.
13-9, Hill went into the net that time. So we'll see. Going to the serve line, Morgan Engel.
That was a beautiful set by the setter. Just they weren't quite on the same page, I think, timing-wise on it.
Engel will come with a swing. It's across. Vetter, Fleming, Annika Johnson. Yes, kill goes.
There's another example, and I know I keep saying it, but that's a tough serve. That's a nasty serve, and they pass an absolute dime to the setter, and she's just got all her options available at that point. Setter doesn't even have to move a step. It's just perfect. It's fun to watch. Have I mentioned this is fun to watch?
You have.
Okay.
Josie Skank serves it away. Received by the Cougars. Played. Now a swing by Severson. Down the line. Got it.
Ooh, just caught some tape, and usually those don't catch the line on the hard cross like that. They get bounced up and out, but that one did.
14-10. Nuggets leading the Cougars. Set number 4. Nuggets lead the match 2-1. Here's Avery Johnson serving for Ada-Borup-West. Received. Vetter. Then over. Walker sends it down. Fleming with the assist. Sella and McKenna. Good combo. 15-10 Hawley.
If they had a player last name Brait, you could have a Sella-Brait combo. It'd be
Celebrate,
phenomenal.
yeah, come on now. We got to figure that out. Make it happen. Gosh, that's great. That's next level stuff, Scott. Over by Severson, received Walker, played high in the air. Here's a swing by Johnson, dug out by Auden. Now Engel and Severson over. Walker, Fleming, Johnson.
Oh, great up.
Dug up by Avery Johnson, free ball to cross. Now played left side, swung over by Vetter. Engel, Johnson, Severson, blocked at the net. Annika Johnson, say hello.
Dug up by the setter for the Cougars, and a really nice ball by Avery Johnson. Just perfect, and the block was there, and they got it. She tried to hit hard cross, but didn't go cross enough.
16-10. Hawley leads Ada-Borup-West, set 4. Hawley leads the match 2-1. Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Freedom Fuel and Shine timeout. We're back after this.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine Ada, Highway 9 North in town. Kevin Kochman, Scott Engel with you here tonight. Scott's usually a second set guy. He's here still in the fourth set. I kept him around.
Can't get rid of me.
You're impressed with the Nugget play? Hawley and Ada-Borup-West have played a ton of scrimmages, and you're seeing a new level Hawley team from what you've been used to seeing recently.
Yeah, I sure have. They are on point in pretty much all regards. They just pass the ball so well that they get the opportunity to attack really well.
Engel, Severson, big smash, Stotts, Fleming, Vetter, dug up by Avery Johnson. Played over, but Annika Johnson teed up again and smash with the hammer. She drops it at 17-10 Hawley.
You give her an overpass like that, then you better get your hands above your face and
you could
protect.
Just watch it lead up. She's locked in.
Yeah.
McKenna Walker sends it into the net. Cougars will side out on the air. 17-11. Hawley in control, but it's not over yet. Here's Milena Severson coming to serve. Severson serving right to left. It's across. It's picked up by Stotts. Now Fleming, and then left side sent over Vetter. Johnson at the net, swung over, played with a touch there, and we're going to get 4 hits on the side of the Cougars. Sometimes it's tough from this angle too if you don't catch it if they touch it at the net or not on the over. So, yeah.
Huh. That one surprised me. I imagine Charlie got it right. I didn't see that. I'm sure he got it right.
We'll see Annika Johnson serve it away for the Nuggets, excuse me. Cougars with an attack, and it's Adrina Egan getting that one to go. That's kill 5 tonight. Got quiet a little bit, but just kind of how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, she did. She started out hot, playing great. And really it gets to, if you don't have the passes, you can't set your middles, and that's what drives a lot of it.
Thornton will serve. Received by the Nuggets, Skank, then Fleming, then Walker in the middle. Thornton, Severson, and then you got Engel pumping it over. Now a quick across again, dumping it inside. Severson, Engel attacking, dug up by Walker. Fleming, left side, Vetter. Johnson plays it in the middle. Severson passing here and tipped across by Engel. Fleming, left side, over by Vetter. Severson, Johnson, And it's going to be a big swing by Engel. Dug up Walker, played, Vetter, and free balled over by Skank. Back row, Johnson plays it front. Engel, I should say, Severson, Egan, hammer with the kill.
Very nice. Audrina, again, kept that ball out in front of her, and a nice swing. Good aggressive swing. And a good set by Milena.
18-13. When you talk about how, we were talking about how Egan's kind of been quiet here a little bit, but you referenced how the passing and setting and how that all comes together. That's when you get a team out of system.
Absolutely.
That'll do that.
Yeah, if you can make a difficult enough play so that they can't pass a dime up there, then their options get limited very quickly and they lose that middle. So then they have to go to one of the pins, and it's usually the outside hitter in high school, and the block can just camp there and wait for them.
Sella Fleming will serve it away for the Nuggets. Picked up by the Cougars. Egan, Severson, Engel. Severson, Egan over. Yes, right there. Same thing. And it's going to be a diving effort. Unable to come up with it. Johnson in the back row. And point Nuggets. They lead at 20-13. And it looks like it's a driver's seat situation here for the Nuggets right now.
Yeah, great hustle by Avery Johnson.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite get there. She's stepped up her game. She's really playing well. She finished the year last year playing remarkably well, and I think she's just playing better now.
Johnson, Severson, Engel over. Here's Stotts. Fleming, back setting. Kendall and Hill blocked by Morgan Engel at the nets. She's had a few of those tonight.
Yeah, she has. She was excited about that one.
She should be.
That was a solo, and you don't get a lot of them.
Fun when the kids get excited about stuff.
You bet.
Adrina Egan will serve. She's had a nice season from the serve line.
Agreed.
Fleming, and a swung across by Liebenau. Now it's going to be Engel.
Nice up.
Walker, Fleming, left side, Vetter. Look out. It's going to be Engel, Severson, and Engel. Flat-footed, sent it over. Vetter, Fleming, back sets Kendall and Hill. Off a touch, yes. Kendall and Hill.
Another essentially free ball over, and they get a nice pass, set, hit.
21-14 a football score as Katie Vetter will go back to serve. Serve is across, picked up. That'll be Johnson.
Free ball.
Free balled across by the Cougars. Now left side and Liebenau into the net. 21-15 back to Ada-Borup-West. Little errors back-to-back as Leighton Auden will go to serve. Auden set to serve. Cougars trail 21-15 in set 4. Nuggets lead 3-1. Serve is across, picked up. Fleming left side, Walker. Over, dump shot by Walker, got it. You're tuned in to 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, just a couple of minutes after 9 o'clock now, and on yourliveevent.com. Hawley leads at 22-15 in set 4, trying to close it out. Hannah Stotts to serve. Stotts serve coming across, picked up, Johnson. Now it'll be Thornton and over by Severson. Fleming, Hill, blocked at the net, that time by Milena Severson.
You talked about Stotts earlier. And it's fun watching her. She really has played a huge role in this game, and really, in a way, it kind of controlled the game a bit with her defense and her passing and her serve receive. It's fun to watch. She's remarkable.
No doubt. Good example of one piece to the puzzle.
Yes, and she's certainly not their only piece.
No.
But she's a good one.
Annika Johnson, another piece. She sends that one back to the Cougars, 23-16. And a pass from Fleming. 23-16 Nuggets here in set 4. Lead the match 2-1. Serve coming for Josie Skank. She'll come with it left to right. Serve is received. Auden, Engel, Severson off a touch. Kill good.
Great hustle. Good effort.
So Severson in the mix there, and Engel in the mix there, and 23-17 the tallying score. And we go see Avery Johnson serve.
There have not been in many 6, 7, 8 point runs here for the Cougars tonight.
No.
I'd say probably none. They need one now.
You're not going to get it. Fleming to Johnson. Sella Fleming to Annika Johnson. We've said it a few times. 24-17 match and set and match point.
Perfect response to my comment.
There it is. It worked out. Sometimes this thing is fun. Serve from McKenna Walker to wrap it up tonight in Ada. Received by Severson at the net. Engel, Adrina Egan, Stotts. Now it'll be a quick from Fleming and over. Engel, Johnson, Severson over. Be picked up by Vetter. Here's Johnson. Annika Johnson dumps it down. Kill good. And that'll do it. The Hawley Nuggets outlast Ada-Borup-West. And they take this last set 25-17. So they go 25-22, 19-25, 25-17, 25-17. And Hawley moves to 3-0, while Ada-Borup-West drops to 7-3 in what was an entertaining, to say the very least, volleyball match between two top teams in Northwest Minnesota.
Couldn't agree more. Yeah, good volleyball right here. It was really enjoyable.
All night long, a lot of energy and a lot of respect being shared between these two squads. Fun to see it. Glad that we were able to be a part of it. And thanks for your extra assistance here tonight, Scott. It mattered.
I'm wondering, are you going to double my pay?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Yep, 100%.
Triple? Can
Well,
I go triple?
There is at least one of those cookies still remaining.
maybe
You
I
could take it for later if you can't have it now. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
The
Thank
offer
you.
is out there. Appreciate you. Enjoyed it thoroughly. This
Absolutely.
one was a fun one. Hopefully both teams are better for it.
Agreed. Yep.
Very good. Scott Engel, appreciate your time.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Scott Engel joining us, Ada-Borup-West. And, there's a good handshake right there. Sorry. Ada-Borup-West and Hawley. A great battle tonight. It goes the way of the Nuggets, 3-1. Our post-game report is coming up. Finals, again, 25-22, 19-25, 25-17, and 17. Hawley edges Ada-Borup-West tonight. High school volleyball on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Our post-game report from Home Crown Realty is on the way.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Back on yourliveevent.com as well, and this is the Home Crown Realty post-game report. Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Brandon Dahl, Eric Smart, Christy Melting with Home Crown Realty. They're licensed and ready to help you with buying and selling real estate. Choose Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. The post-game summary brought to you by the Benedictine Care Community in Ada. And a chance to recap this one tonight. Top team in Class 2A volleyball, the Hawley Nuggets. They earned the victory, moving to 3-0. They top Ada-Borup-West, the number 8 team ranked this week in the Volleyball Coaches Association Class A poll, 25-22, 19-25, 25-17, and 17. Tons of ties, tons of long volleys, and a lot of effort. And as Scott Engel was up in the booth with us tonight, sharing some of those commentary moments and things that he, as someone who's really paid a lot of volleyball attention at high levels over the years, seeing and describing, and if you were watching tonight or listening, hopefully you understood the level that was being played tonight from the standpoint of balls being picked up, hits being dropped in certain positions, things looking easier than they are. That all happened here this evening on the floor with these two squads. It was high-level volleyball and a lot of fun back and forth. First set saw 9 ties, 4 lean changes. Second set, not so much ties. Ada-Borup-West really controlled that first set, but the Nuggets down 21-12 came back and cut it to 22-18 before the Cougars would take that second set. Third set, again, ended up being Hawley's most of the way, but the Nuggets would outlast the Cougars in set 3 and in set 4. A lot of ties early. Just never really any streaks put together by Ada-Borup-West, and Hawley would end up victorious tonight. Moving to 3-0 while Ada-Borup-West drops to 7-3. And two teams that played a lot of great volleyball out there tonight. Game summary from the Benedictine Care Community in Ada. Continuing on the Home Crown Realty post-game report, Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. We'll have post-game accolades when we come back. We'll talk super sub of the game. We'll talk stars and also Enbridge Energy players of the game. Coaches' comments all on the way. KRJB 106.5 FM. Stick around.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Back here on the post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. We'll be naming our super sub of the game, courtesy of Subway in Ada, where you can always eat fresh. Our super sub of the game presentation is now. Well, Subway Ada with that super sub, and want to get into the super sub here tonight. I thought, that there plenty of good rotation out there here this evening on both sides of the floor, and I'm going to go with Adrina Liebenau as our super sub, receiving a free 6-inch sandwich courtesy of Subway Ada. Adrina Liebenau will be our super sub. I just thought, again, it's just a solid play here tonight for Adrina and her role with the Nuggets here tonight. She'll be our super sub, courtesy of Subway in Ada. Okay, Home Crown Realty post-game report. Let's talk stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada. And we're going to talk to Macy Thornton for Ada-Borup-West. First here, and Macy, to you and your team. How do you feel after this one?
Definitely tired.
I was going to say, you could be as honest as you want here, and that sounds about right.
I think we're all pretty tired. I mean, it was a hard battle, and second set, we came back, won that one, and the other 3, it was just a little more down in the dumps, but everyone's so tired. It was so hot in the gym. But I think we battled well, and definitely have things to work off of after this.
Where for what did you feel you did well tonight? Like as a team, what do you think? And it's a lot to ask, and you just finished up. But what did you guys do well tonight?
I thought we talked pretty well. Our communication was definitely better than it has been in previous games, and yeah, just knowing where we are in the court and getting into certain spots on defense. I thought that went pretty well.
As you're playing, did you feel someone or teammate or teammates stepped up, did something different, did something to help push over the top here tonight. That I felt there was a few of you players out there tonight that maybe came to another level. I'm speaking to you as well as your teammates, but I thought as a whole you guys did. Who do you feel kind of took a step up tonight? And it's okay to say yourself if you want. I'm leading you into it if you want.
I'd say probably Adrina and Avery kind of stepped up and helped cheer each other up and bring each other up when we're down. So
have both shown those qualities throughout the year, and tonight was just different.
Yes.
Fantastic. Good work on there. For your team, you've got another match this week. You played 5 Saturday. You played last night, and now tonight you're going to play again Thursday. Yes. What's it going to take to keep the train going? Because although this is a loss, it doesn't necessarily feel that way from my side of the microphone anyway. Where do you go from here? What do you need to take out of this to get better and ready for Thursday?
I think this definitely gave us like things to work off of, like faster sets, harder hits, just getting the practice and digging those, so that'll prepare us for playoffs too.
This match does not determine the season for either team.
Nope.
Good to have it on the schedule.
Yes, definitely.
To you and your team, congrats on the efforts. Fun to see it. Hopefully people enjoyed it as much as I did, and Scott was up in the booth. Oh, perfect. Come on up. Perfect. Thanks, Macy. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
You got it. Macy Thornton joining us here in our post-game conversations. Avery, why don't you slide on over here, too, because I know I've got 2 coaches. The coaches are racing up here to talk. Avery, you're going to talk as well. Oh, jeez. Are you okay? Yeah. Good. Avery Johnson, how you feeling tonight?
I'm exhausted.
You should be. We talked about it during the broadcast about how things were happening out there that looked easy but are not.
Yep.
Just take me through this because it was a hard fought all night long.
I think today's game was definitely an eye-opener for a lot of things that we're going to see in the future. Hawley's a very good team, very fast, very quick. Their hitters are good. They're just disciplined and good at getting the ball in every time and doing what they can to be the most successful.
Your teammate said that you were one of the 2 she would name that stepped up even more so tonight. Do you feel that your game was challenged and you rose to the occasion tonight?
At moments. I definitely struggled at some, but I tried my best and tried to stay positive the whole time.
Do you get better after a match like tonight as a team?
I think so. I think it gives us lots of things to work on in practice.
So I'm going to ask this because tomorrow hopefully your practice is a little shorter because you play a lot of volleyball. And what's the theme for What to Wear Wednesday?
Pajama party.
Okay. All right. I like it. Enjoy that, but also enjoy getting ready for your next matchup Thursday against Boston. It'll be a fun matchup there, too.
Yep, thank you.
You're welcome. Avery Johnson, appreciate you coming up. You can go get a break here now and take a rest. One of our stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada. Star also for the Hawley Nuggets, Sella Fleming, McKenna Walker, Annika Johnson. Stars here tonight from American Federal Bank. Stick around. We've got post-game coaches' comments coming in. We're going to see how this all goes because it's going to be a good one. Post-game show from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com after this.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club welcomes back students and staff for another school year. They hope we can all join together and make it a safe one. Please watch carefully for children if you're driving near school buildings, in areas where school buses are traveling, or where there are school zones or bus stops. The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club looks forward to a great school year. The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club is proud to support the students in academics, fine arts, and athletics. Welcome back, Ada-Borup-West students, staff, and administration for another great school year from the Ada-Borup-West Booster Club.
We're going to get into post-game coaches' comments tonight. Post-game coaches' comments, I got to press all the right buttons here, are brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. We have Kathleen Rusted and we have Jana Engel, and they are going to interview each other in the post-game show. This is fun. Go ahead.
Well, okay. All right. Well, Kat, nice win tonight for you. And it was just kind of a bummer loss for me. But
okay.
I have to give you guys
But
credit.
we battled. But tell me, what was your game plan going into this match against us?
Get you out of system. We were trying to serve aggressively and get you out of system because if you guys get on, we don't know where it's going. You have two big hitters, but you have some other hitters too. Your middle can swing. She got some kills on us in that final game. We're like, oh no, okay, we have to adjust. I mean, our right side blocker. So we were trying to get you guys out of system. Sometimes it worked, but man, you guys passed well. You played good defense, better defense than I think we anticipated. And I mean, we worked a lot on defense, but I tell you what, you gave us a run for our money.
Oh, good. Speaking of getting you out of system, I thought our girls in the first set, we ended up, just the serving, we were serving too easy to you. So I said in between sets, I said, I'm okay with an error here and there. We have to serve more aggressive. We have to get them out of the system because the beauty of your team is you go anywhere. Like you have two good outsides, awesome middle, and then you mix it up with the right side, and everything comes so quick. And I love the tempo that you guys run your offense at, and so we really needed to be more aggressive to try to get you out of system, and hopefully be able to play defense on that.
Yeah. Oh, you played awesome defense. You're serving too. We maybe take too many risks serving. I think we had one server that had probably game point missed, I think it was. Beginning of the game, missed again. And finally I said, okay, can you just get 3 over in a row? That's what we're going for. And she did, but it's a constant reminder. So, maybe we take too many risks sometimes. But the tempo of the offense, yes, we do run a quicker offense, but you know what? When we're not 6'2", we got to do something different. So if we do high fives outside, I don't know if we'd had the same game plan as you guys.
Right, yeah. I wanted to push our tempo quicker on the outside, just to
and it worked.
Kind of get your blockers off guard, because some of the higher, you know where it's going, and you can camp out on us, and your defense is too good to be able to, it's hard to hit a shot and hard to get that shot down, around your block and then past your defense. So we wanted to speed up the tempo, and we did a little bit, but it was good. We mixed it up some, and I think the difference tonight was, like, for us, just a couple passes here and there, and a couple errant swings, and you guys were in system more than we were.
Yeah, I got to ask you, do you spend a lot of time in practice on passing serving?
Yes.
Oh man,
that's all we
They
do.
get so bored of it in our practice too. I'm like, well, we're still doing it. Serve and pass. Like, if you can't do that, no matter if you got 6'2" players or 5'2" players, you just got to have the nuts and bolts of it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to run an offense. You can't.
I liked how your
free
libero helped out on the second balls too. Morgan was digging up balls like crazy, and so was Milena in the back row. That was another part of our game plan, by the way. So, and they were digging up awesome. And your libero stepped in there and put the ball up just as easy. So, kudos to you guys.
Yeah, we've been working on that. She puts up a good second ball to our outside hitter. One other game plan of ours was to keep it away from number 6. And first serve goes to Katie, and I was like, really? I just said, go anywhere but number 6. Anywhere but number 6. And it just kept going at her. I was like, no.
It's high school girls. They're so emotional. And talk about fans, both sides. You heard them chanting back and forth. I think one time they were chanting something like, oh, that's embarrassing. And I turned around and like, be nice. But I love the energy in this gym. I remember that from the last time we were in here a couple years ago. It makes it incredibly a great atmosphere for, even if they're the opposing fans, Yeah. It's good to have hype in the gym.
It was fun. A lot of sweat timeouts. It's really warm in here. I'm sweating, and I didn't even play.
Perspiration breaks.
Yeah.
Towel.
Yeah. A lot of towels.
What's next for the Nuggets?
Thursday we play Barnesville at home.
And then you host a tournament on Saturday.
Yep. Lots of good teams. Yeah, it'll be a busy week. Yeah, we had kind of a quiet week last week, so hopefully the girls can hang in there and get some rest, and we got to get on the bus pretty soon here.
Okay.
So.
All right.
But we get to talk to Hall of Famers.
That's true. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here next to the Hall of Famer. It has been very fun. And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck this week.
Yeah, you too. Good luck.
Thanks, Kevin.
You bet. Thanks, Kat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, this is fun. Hey, let's just join in for a quick second.
Okay.
How much fun was that?
Whew.
I could have asked Kat the same questions, but you did a great job. Part 1, part 2. If you ever are not coaching someday, maybe you can come back and join and do radio.
I mean, maybe. I think somebody else has that job already. It sounds like Scott Engel's been up here a few times.
Scott Engel's done a couple of things. Look at Kat. She's just an athlete. She's just running all over the place.
She is.
How much fun, just because I think you guys addressed it to a point, but I wanted to ask it again because I don't know how many times I said it and Scott said it during the night, but how much fun it was. High-level volleyball tonight, and both teams doing everything and anything. This is the kind of night that you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Talking to the girls before the game, just, what's the purpose of this game? Because they're AA, we're single A. They're a good team, we're a good team. And I said, this is to prepare us for playoffs because, not every team prepares us that way. The back and forth is grueling and mentally hard, and I thought our girls did a great job. I mean, we didn't come out on top, but they battled and they didn't quit, and we saw a lot of nice things. I thought our defense played well, and we just some really nice ups, and if we could have terminated a few more of those, it could have been a different story.
I'm learning more terminology, which has been great, and I appreciate you letting me take Scott up here.
Okay.
Do you know who's Caribou Head? I think I heard it was a Prodzinski, but how have you ever been in a volleyball match where a Caribou Head showed up?
No.
Good.
This was
historic
the
night.
First time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was camo. It was camo night, and of course.
There was a super fan that made an appearance in that set. You see that super fan that came out in the second set? He was wearing a coonskin hat, I think it was, or a skunk hat. I'm not sure. He came out and fired up the guys. Did you see that?
No.
You were busy coaching.
I was really busy.
Took a while for Scott's voice to get back. He was really out of breath when he came up here.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but he's okay.
Okay.
It was fun. Just a quick aside.
Yeah.
Sounds like maybe tomorrow a quieter practice for these kids. They've played a lot of volleyball in 4 days.
Yeah. Yep. We're still going to serve and pass.
I do appreciate that. I'm glad that Kat asked that because it's the perfect thing. And both of you guys do the same thing, and I appreciate that. But that's how programs are. I mean, if you and for those fans, because volleyball, if you don't know the game of volleyball, and I'm far from knowing the game of volleyball, but if you don't serve and pass right, that's how you get out of system, right? And it showed that both teams got it to work tonight.
It did. Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun night of volleyball.
Yeah, it's our primary serve receivers, they have taken huge steps this year.
Mm-hmm.
We did not have that last year.
Yeah.
And there's going to be serves here and there that go by, and it's for both teams, right? Both teams are going to have that no matter who you play. But last year, a lot of our passing ended up being 20 feet off the net when you want it 1 foot off the net. And this year, we have really improved in that. And I'm, super proud of the girls. I know our hitters are super happy because they get involved in the offense more and can swing harder because the pass is there. And when it's not, it's free balled over or roll shot, and then you're back to playing defense. And so when our passing is on, and for the most part it was, and they were serving aggressive at us. So again, learning lessons, right? This game, we didn't come out with the win, but lots of learning lessons.
Janet, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Thanks for organizing that with Kat, too. Enjoyed that thoroughly. From some good memories there for that. And best of luck Thursday. You got Foston on the road and then a weekend off.
Woohoo!
Appreciate it. Good luck and congrats on a great match.
All right, thank you.
You got it. Jen Engel, head coach, Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. Hawley wins it 3-2 tonight. Postgame coaches' comments from River's Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. This is the Home Crown Realty postgame report. More to come after this on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Ada Building Center has been serving the Red River Valley with exceptional customer service and competitive prices. From computer drafting, estimating, on-site consultations, free product delivery, they are there for you from start to finish. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada, or online, adabuildingcenter.com. They'll help you turn your project into a masterpiece. Ada Building Center, LLC. Building dreams, one project at a time.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Home Crown Realty postgame report, Enbridge Energy Player of the Game announcement. Enbridge, life takes energy. Learn more about Enbridge and their services and career opportunities at enbridge.com. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. I think they're gone now, but Katie Vetter is going to get that award. Katie Vetter plays volleyball and is one of the best players on the floor whenever she touches the floor, and she did it again here today. Had her for 20-plus kills, 10-plus service points, and dig and every little thing that you can do out there, she did it. She'll be our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Katie Vetter from the Hawley High School. Hawley wins it 3-1 over Ada-Borup-West tonight as our Agassiz Precision Ag Play of the Game. Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, 701-636-2119, planterdoc.com. Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. And Agassiz Precision Ag with our Play of the Game. I think came in the third set, had a long volley, and it was a separator for Hawley. Ada-Borup-West got the point, but it became the No, it was a point after that. Yes, it was a separator that got Hawley the volleyball back 17-13. They would eventually win 25-17, and it was a long volley that went their way, and it was the deciding factor. It was like the difference maker of, okay, this is going to be where things start to kind of, so to speak, unravel. Well, that was the moment that it began, and that was the Play of the Game from Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. Find them at Big Iron here tomorrow and Thursday. The post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Digging in the trenches. Visser Trenching was digging in the trenches. And did we have digs on both sides of the floor tonight. Visser Trenching wishing the best of luck to all teams in their activities. And, of course, digging on your properties and projects, Visser Trenching. Halstead Telephone Company, the post-game connection. They are how to connect. Choose HTC, partnering with R&J Broadcasting Incorporated for YourLiveEvent.com. HTC is how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. The connection was Sella Fleming to her hitters. 45 assists for Sella Fleming tonight. She's the Halstead Telephone Company postgame connection here tonight. We want to run down final statistics, and then we'll wrap things up on the Home Crown Realty postgame report here tonight. Home Crown Realty and HomeCrownRealty.com. Ada-Borup-West drops to 7-3 with the loss, but one that they're not going to get too worked up about. Malena Severson, 8 service points, 13 kills, 12 assists, 2 blocks. My numbers, my statistics tonight, folks, are average at best, so don't hold this as gospel, please. Macy Thornton had 5 service points and an assist. Audrina Egan, 9 serve points, 6 kills, a couple of blocks. Taylor Stunis, a couple of kills. Morgan Engel had 14 kills, 16 assists tonight, 2 blocks, 3 service points. Leighton Odden had a kill, had a block, and had 5 service points. Avery Johnson, a couple of serve points tonight, and a ton of digs. Ada-Borup-West again, 7-3. They'll be at Foston on Thursday. We'll have coverage on KRJB Radio. Double check that. We will have radio coverage. Just going to double check to where we are. I say that loosely here, so hang tight. 96.7 FM KKCQ, RJBroadcasting.com, the RNJ Radio app, and on GVT. You can catch Ada-Borup-West Foston on Thursday night. For the Hawley Nuggets, 9 serve points for Hannah Stotts and a ton of digs and a lot of little things. She is a fantastic volleyball player and athlete as well. Josie Skank, 5 serve points, a kill and an assist. Katie Vetter, 10 serve points, 20 kills and a block. Sella Fleming, 12 serve points, a kill, 45 assists. McKenna Walker, 6 serve points, 12 kills. Mallory Halverson had a serve point. Annika Johnson had 6 serve points, 15 kills, 8 blocks. Kendall and Hill, 10 kills, a block and an assist. Adrina Liebenau had a couple of kills and a couple of blocks tonight. Solid night for the Nuggets. They moved to 3-0. And again, have Barnesville on Thursday. Big match there. And, of course, with just rivalry in general and the last 2 Section 8 champions. And then Saturday hosting the big Hawley volleyball tournament. So should be a lot of fun. Look forward to it. Thanks to our sponsors. They made the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. A big thanks to Alex Rush running the camera tonight. Alex has been my volleyball helper this fall, and I'm loving it. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. Thanks to Scott Engel, who joined. Usually, he's been popping up in the second set, and today he kept him around through the fourth, and he had a lot of good things to say, and hopefully you enjoyed some of the commentary because it is it's high-level knowledge from a father and a husband and a coach's husband from that standpoint, and someone who really enjoys the sport. So thanks, Scott. Appreciate it very much. And a guest appearance by a Caribou here today in the student section. Entertaining tonight. Kaylan Engineering for R&J Sports. Thanks so much. We'll have the R&J Sports Nightcap in about an hour from now on KRJB Radio. And appreciate you joining us wherever you are. Thank you. We appreciate you. On YourLiveEvent.com, tomorrow night, it's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show at 7 o'clock Wednesdays. Check out our broadcast schedule and plans at YourLiveEvent.com and RJBroadcasting.com. Ada-Borup-West and Hawley. Hawley wins the varsity 3-1. They win the C team and JV 2-0 here tonight in Ada. From the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium, I'm Kevin Kochman, thanking you for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.